Okay, good. It is showing it. But will it show it if I turn this off? Let me see. Testing some real quick, chat. One moment. And for anyone that didn't see my message in Discord, Unicorn is not feeling well right now, so out of respect for her, I didn't want to play anything that I was going to be streaming a lot. And it took a while for me to go live because I'm trying to go live on as many platforms as possible. So, is this working? Let's refresh. See if this is working. If you hear the audio repeating, it's just because I pulled it up. Okay, so yeah, I do need to have this visible. All right, just making sure. Okay, that's visible now. Thank you. Really? Perfect, Vanna. That makes me super happy. Let me refresh. Okay, all right, so this is working. So here's the thing. This is the YouTube stream. So what I'm going to ask you is, for anyone that does decide to pull the stream up on these different platforms, if you could just focus on trying to talk to anyone that potentially shows up. You don't need to do this. Like, if you want to watch just on Twitch or just on TikTok, that's totally fine. Same thing with X. Let's reload. See, is it gonna work? I don't know if it's working or not. You know, it's fine. I'm just gonna close out of this. Okay. You're playing Elden Ring? I mean, she's just feeling sick right now, so she is laying down. So, yeah, okay, I could absolutely do that. Let me go live on TikTok now. Oh, that's what it was. I think I forgot to hit that button. Hold on, let me go back now. Where's my... Where is my live stream producer? Oh, here we go. So this is on X, aka Twitter. Let me know if you can see the picture, because it's not showing up on my side, so it might not work. Might not be working. Where is it? Yeah, I'm hoping that it's that is the Twitter live stream. Let me know if you see picture or video. All right, now I'm gonna go live on TikTok. Yeah, hopefully, you know, she just needs to take some time to rest, and then she should be good. I'm hoping. Also, if you hear beeping sounds, it is 100% Wuthering waves. I'm very sorry. I don't know why it's like that, but it is. Wait, did it just say the broadcast ended on... Really? Why? Why did it end? Oh, it says timed out. Might just be if. Let me see if I can do it again. Create broadcast. Games. Did I put the stream key in? Might not be able to. That's fine if I can't. Oh, that's what it was. Hold on. I think I figured out what it was. All right. Yeah, is that the same thing? I think it is. Almost done. Yeah. Okay, great. Oh, see, I'm still not. What? Why isn't it working? If it's not gonna work, it's not gonna work. That's fine. Yo! Alright, I'm not gonna worry about it. I'm not gonna worry about it. Put it on there. Okay. 8 Sage, thank you so much for subscribing at tier 1. That's what I'm talking about. Yes, we are going to play some more Wuthering Waves. Keldimo, you asked how I'm liking the game. So I've been trying to hardly play it outside of the streams. I've been liking it so far. There are definitely some performance issues that, you know, will be addressed through patches, but I really want to get further because I'm still like at the very beginning of the game. So let's make some progress. We are starting wait, hold on. Where's my, there it is. Make sure I can see that too. Senny, Mary, thank you so much for pulling up the YouTube streams. Like I said, anyone that's on TikTok or on YouTube, if you could just focus on trying to help talk to anyone that potentially shows up, because I'm just going to try and focus on probably talking to TikTok and Twitch for now. But this is the story quest. It's called Huanglong 1 Act 2. This place is a lot like Leeway if you play Genshin. And we need to go talk to the medics. It's just part of the like submissions in the main mission. As the tides of danger retreat, Jinzhou appears tranquil and vibrant, but beyond its borders lies a fierce and desperate battleground. So remember, the goal is to try and put this content out on TikTok and YouTube because this is the bread and butter. This is what helps me make some money and you know, put ourselves in a position to, like I said, eventually be able to do this full time or have the opportunity to. And you're working, Sella, no worries. Darkrai, how are you? I'm liking it, but I'm still in the very beginning of the game, so I want to try and make some progress. How are you liking it? Have you been playing it a lot? You think you're shadow banned on TikTok? Is that a thing? Is shadow banning actually a thing? Why would that happen? Has anyone been reporting your stuff? I would say the biggest perk I'm liking so far is definitely the music. Music in combat's really good. Sorry for the beeping. I've already done my research. It's 100% Wuthering Waves right now. Like I said, if it gets too like really bad, then I will just switch games. But I want to try and get past some of this very beginning stuff if possible. Yeah, that sounds right. Yeah, so essentially the technical issue that's going on right now is the way that the game is interacting with the actions that are being sent to the game from your mouse. So like your input actions, there's a delay. It's not interacting with your drivers correctly, and so there's a whole Reddit thread on it and articles posted online. A lot of people are running into this issue. Sucks. They obviously rushed this game, the release of this game, to try and compete with, MiHoYo, but it's all good. We're kind of used to this thing. We're used to games just never being released, completely devoid of bugs. I'll try not to get Goku'd. Oh no. Thank you so much, Alig. No, I want to try and get Yinlin.
You must be tired. Please take some rest.
They look badly injured.
Don't worry, they've received proper treatment now. They'll recover in time. Thanks to General Jian, we've seen a significant drop in the number of casualties.
That's right here. They have been generous with apologies, Jades? Yes, they have, Mary. I saw that. And Senny, thank you so much. So we have 2 people over on the YouTube side that's going to help with driving conversation and engagement over there. So TikTok, same thing. Anyone that's able to watch the TikTok stream, if you can help drive engagement by just liking the live stream or talking to anyone that comes in. If I miss it, I'm going to try my best to continue doing that. But like I said, Twitch first, then TikTok, then YouTube. She's amazing, but not quite PG. Man, that's okay. Like, where's the issue? You never heard of this game? It's free to play. It's just like the Genshin, just like the Hoyoverse games. So, I mean, the resemblances are striking.
I've heard from veterans that soldiers used to be ordinary people.
Genshin is your main currently?
The battles.
She's Zhongli, Venti, Barbara, and Hazo.
With the stench of blood lingering through the rain.
I don't have her yet.
But things have improved.
I'm so jealous. She looks cool. I know that Eric likes her too. And Sela, thank you so much. I really do appreciate you.
Each injury represents countless tacit discords.
This is part of the submission, so I'm not too concerned about this part of the story right now. But like I said, Unicorn is sleeping right now. She's not feeling well, so I don't want to play any games that require me to scream a lot. So we're just gonna take it easy, gonna chill, And depending on how long I stream, if we switch to something else,
ones keeping our people safe.
Yeah, I know.
It's not worth mentioning compared to them.
But I don't have her yet.
Please don't put it
Shields,
like that.
heals,
Without
pulls
your help,
enemies
we couldn't have
together and
helped
does
so
pretty
many
good
wounded
damage. Also
soldiers
has a
in
full
such a
counter
short
with her
time.
skill that absorbs 100% of the damage she takes. Wow. Who's grown up? He can handle non-PG. Mary. Well, handle is a whole
Now
nother
that they're all safe, you should go and take care of your own issues.
situation,
Thank you. May I ask where the quartermaster is?
Yeah.
The quartermaster isn't here. He's on the floor above, directing munitions.
Let me know if you're noticing
distribution.
any issues.
Just take that lift and you should find him there.
I am seeing some frame drops. I should be at 60 frames, so I'm not at 60 frames. Why is that? Why am I not at 60 frames?
Where are we going next?
No. It's me. I could be streaming to too many things right now. Yeah, it's hold on. Hold on real quick. Analytics. Okay, all right, so no live streams right now, timed out. So yeah, X isn't working, that's fine. Let me close out of Edge completely. Task manager. Yeah, see, I'm sorry here. Let Let me just mute that real quick, because that comes through the system. So one of the things I saw is that if you have a web browser open, that can cause it. Are you not gonna let me? Are we still live? Yeah, we're still live. Okay. Let me also restart Windows Explorer. Thank you, Chips. I appreciate you. Stella, thank you. I'm sure you're probably thinking, why not just play a different game and wait until this one fixes itself? Still an option. Just trying to give it a little more... Trying to be a little more patient with it. Okay. Edge. Let's make sure Edge is... Okay, Edge is gone. Frame rate's going back up, kind of? Let me click back on the game and see. It's going up 40 frames, 48.
Here are some recipes for dietary supplements from my sect. They might help the wounded recover sooner.
Oh, great. You have my thanks.
OBS. Okay. How's it looking? How's it looking over on TikTok as well? Is it better? You're still seeing... I didn't pay any attention to that cutscene just now. I'm not gonna lie to you. I did not pay any attention, so hopefully it wasn't anything important. I'd like to think it wasn't. You're still stuck? No, this is only on PC right now. PC and mobile. Alright, I'm restarting TikTok.
It is natural to feel dreadful of the unknown. Yet, there are times when the unknown harbors hope. Like how I can never know what else this power.
Okay. I restarted TikTok. Let me know if it's working. You know, a lot of the times it's really hard to test this when you're not streaming. You know, I guess I'm just gonna have to make like a...
Like how I can never know what else this power.
I'm gonna have to make some like fake stream accounts or something so I can do these things offline. Oh, I just realized I can't see the YouTube chat now. Let me try and pull it up on my phone. YouTube.
It is natural to feel dreadful of the unknown. Yet, there are times when the unknown harbors hope. Like how I can never know what else this power.
Okay. All right. Senny, I can see your messages now. All right. Run a laptop next to your setup to monitor everything. I do have the iPad. I could possibly use that. It's better. Fake stream account. Pretty sus. I know, right? I know. Tell me about it. Yes. Just disable this for now. Okay. Come on. Work for me, please. If not, I may have to switch games. But I'm just so... I'm in the beginning of the game, so like I really want to get out at the beginning.
Have you confirmed the inventory? What about the spare list? Sort out the consumables as soon as possible and check our communication lines while you're at it.
Okay.
Ewa, deliver this list to Asher. You're not Ewa. Where is she? What do you need?
Excuse me.
What are you wanting to see on Wizverse, Jody Bear?
Rangers. This is Rover, and this is Master Tianxing, who came here to look for someone.
Tell him what the person Jianjin's looking for. Jianjin asked about the quartermaster about Ziyuan's whereabouts. Zuyan.
So, he never sent a letter home? Not even once? The Midnight Rangers are no longer recruiting non-resonators lately. But Juyen was a stubborn boy. Last year, when the
She's getting swords
so intense,
and imaginary damage. Who is Mary?
Rear guards, eager to join the front line.
Tetris? Tetris? What?
Oh, we sent him back to the city time and time again, and he just kept finding ways to come back. Eventually, I caved and took him in to help us here in the base.
I feel like I'm playing Xenoblade right now, hearing this accent.
With the battle escalating, it's getting increasingly dangerous out here. I shouldn't keep him here any longer. I was just thinking about having the logistics team bring him back to the city when you guys showed up. Oh, now I remember. He should be currently on the floor above.
Wait, March 7th? Wait, what? March 7th is getting a transformation in Star Rail? Oh! Nani? Do you want to go look for Jiyun first?
Sure.
Oh boy.
Please excuse me.
What?
I'll join you later.
Sunhill, you're getting Xenoblade vibes? Thank you so much for being here, by the way. It means a lot. Anyone who is here right now, when I'm playing these types of games, like, seriously. Y'all are the MVPs. Not just saying it, like, I know how challenging it can be to watch these streams. So I really do appreciate it. We'll be meeting up with you. Tearing apart 3 Joy-Con drift issues to replace joystick multitasking. Have me up as background. Even better, 8 Sage. Seriously.
What are you doing?
What's going on?
Oh, please excuse me. Thought that was a grenade. Is this a mangosteen?
Yeah, it's fruit. It's not a grenade. Cheese and rice. People are so on edge.
It's a type of old-fashioned explosive.
I know what that is.
The hand grenade
Okay, all right. Thank you. I'm good. Can we do something a little more important now? Like, what's over here? Thank you so much, Zenny. I appreciate you.
Master Tianxing, have you found the person you're looking for?
Yes, I found Julian.
I haven't finished the Star Rail
We will return to the city with the logistics team.
Trailblaze mission. I really
We will
need
go
to.
find Mr. Zhang Ye
Zenny.
to let him know he is safe.
I need to find out how long the rest of that mission is.
Julian is a man full of courage. Influenced by his veteran grandpa's tales, he longs to join the military and aid in humanity's battle against tacit discords. The journey with you has exposed me to immense suffering, but the battles on the front line must be even more brutal than what I've witnessed.
I suppose.
Countless lives have been lost in this war.
There's a war. There's a war going on, people. There's a war. Remember that.
Master Rongfu once told me, the best sages gain enlightenment in the military. The mediocre sages gain enlightenment in the bustling cities, and the worst sages gain enlightenment in seclusion.
I don't know. Those words right there make me think of people that need more, that are trying to get more people to enlist into the military. That's what that sounds like. Okay.
I do share some of Julian's feelings.
They're definitely not dressed for war. Zenny, I am doing well, by the way. We had some fun,
However,
some chaotic
Julian
Mario Kart
disagreed
streams
with the
earlier.
intense training
But
and
it's
tests
propaganda.
required to
Yeah.
join the military. He saw no distinction between ordinary people and resonators. And
What
believed
kind of
he
sage
could
are you?
contribute
8th
on the
sage?
battlefield,
You
however small that
mediocre?
contribution might
Are you
be.
great? Everyone has a part to play.
I too found what Julian said was reasonable to an extent, and I couldn't change his mind with words. So I tried to imagine what my masters would do. They'd set up a spar in this case, and if I won, they'd let me do what I wanted.
So you beat him up?
I didn't mean to beat him up for nothing. My masters taught me valuable lessons through sparring, and I gained important insights from those fights. Now, who do you think won that fight?
Obviously you won.
All tangles untied, all glare tempered, all dust smoothed. It is like a deep pool that never dries.
Yo, Senny's watching
true.
Wuthering Waves ad while
I've come
watching
to understand
me
this
play
all
Wuthering
more.
Waves. That's awesome. That's what I'm talking about.
I promise
By
not
the
to
way,
use my forte in the
over on
battle, but
YouTube,
Julian still
just like
can't
with the
take
Twitch
a
streams,
single
that they
blow
will
from me.
run ads randomly. I know how annoying ads are, but that is literally the only way I can make money right now on YouTube. Until I like put merchandise up there or exclusive content so that you, I guess, join the community instead of subscribe to the community over on YouTube. You know, I just love how they use different wording or different verbiage than Twitch, which makes sense. They're a different company, whatever. They're competitors. But still, you know, you hear subscribe or subscription. In every other platform, subscriptions or subscribing costs money. But on YouTube, subscribing is just following. So why not just, you know, join the rest of the world and just change it to followers? You know, just do that. Keep things simple, right? So yeah, that's the other benefit. Thank you so much, Senny. Yes, anytime an ad plays on YouTube, if you could just let that annoying ad play, I'd appreciate it. If not, I get it too. I hate watching ads. I always try to skip them. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm a hypocrite. I try to skip them as much as possible. I even have ad blockers.
After his defeat,
Truly a hypocrite
Julian
over
seemed
here.
to realize his weakness.
I also didn't realize
Talking
how
about
upset
confronting
people
the
got about ad
tacit discords on the
blockers.
battlefield
Like,
would be mere
I feel like
lip
times
service,
have
he said.
completely changed.
He was just trying to convince himself that he could make a difference, not wanting to acknowledge his own limitations.
Yeah, I know. Subscribe is just from like legacy YouTube.
I heard you two still have other matters to attend to. When you have the time, let's
I didn't mean
catch
to beat him
at
up. He
Liu
just
Shan
sucked.
Tea
Yeah,
House.
right? I'm telling you.
It's my great pleasure to have met you.
It's my great pleasure to have met you both. Farewell. What? Okay, so we're gonna discuss our plans with Yang Yang, who was right next to what's her face.
Us running into Master Tianxing was a one-off incident. If the Mangosteen indicates something about war, what is Madam Magistrate trying to convey?
That civilizations are born from war and suffer from war? Perhaps she wants me to meet someone. Perhaps the moment hasn't arrived yet.
Have you thought of something, Rover?
I think
I am speaking, people. Hold the phone. My character is speaking.
So Madam Magistrate wants to tell us about the TD outbreak? If those tacit discords
Well,
break
I
to our
thought she was gonna speak.
defenses,
I
it would be
heard
a
her
disaster for
mumble a
not
word
just
or two.
Huanglong, but for all of humanity. We haven't reached the front lines yet, but I can already smell the iron in the air. I sense tension and unease. Our soldiers stationed at the borders. I hope they're okay.
Same. Oh! What is happening? Ooh. What is that? What? Uh-oh. Whoa! Yo!
General!
I don't have him! Yo! Look at him clean house! Getting rid of all these echoes! Look at that dragon!
Follow the Huanglong to war!
Nani! Did you see that? I felt like I was playing Dynasty Warriors. I get to use him? Whoa.
Retreat to advance.
Oh, hold on, game's freaking out. Whoa. Oh, I want him. You love the Dragon Boy? See, he's available in Yinland. I'm screwed. What was that? Oh, did I just counter? Ooh. Wow. Level 42.
Wind Rider.
What? Yo! Did you see that? Ow!
Fear no more.
Ow! Ooh!
Finale.
Hey, can you come back down here? I'm trying to... Okay, the game just completely froze on me. Oh! What the? Cheese and rice! You have him? Mary, you have him? I'm so jealous. Dang! Look at him! Hey! Ooh!
Fear no more.
What the? I like how I'm single-handedly taking on this monster. This is crazy. Where? Hey! Oh! Okay.
Wind Rider.
Whoa!
You worry.
Come here.
Time to fight back. Wind Rider.
Yo, he's so cool.
Retreat to
Ow!
advance.
Stop flying!
Fight back.
Dang! Ow.
Wind Rider.
Hearing Yang Yang's calls, you slowly reclaimed... What? What just happened?
What's the matter? Are you all right?
I obviously had a vision. I think it resonated with the Taz Discord. Let me pretend like I know what I'm talking about.
Oh, I was worried. You just stood there and gazed into the distance. You were unresponsive when I...
It felt as if I was seeing through the eyes of a tacit discord. I think I saw what was happening in the Norfall Barrens.
I'm talking! Why don't we describe the general first?
An imposing warrior wielding the power of a Huanglong. The Huanglong is the
Teal
Midnight
Dragon.
Ranger's emblem. It's also the symbol of General Tian, the leader of all Midnight Rangers. The front lines are not far from here. General Tian must be there, fighting alongside our soldiers to keep the tacit discords away.
Okay, well, I don't have him, so I've never actually met him.
It doesn't seem like a coincidence. We arrived near the battlefield right when General Tian was leading an attack against the tacit discords. Your vision. It might be what was happening on the battlefield not far away.
Okay, well, I'm just gonna go out on a limb and say nothing's right. Something's not right here.
The battle itself is a clear sign of an anomaly.
Her voice sounds like an AI. You know, I could see that, Cindy. It definitely does.
Streams from the Norfall Barrens feel more suffocating than ever.
The streams from the Norfall Barrens feel more suffocating than ever. I am an AI.
Rover, something on that battlefield must be connected to you. Though we have no idea what it is.
I think there's something inside me.
Resonate with tacit discords?
Maybe I can... I can what? What am I doing?
Rover?
According to Baiji,
Oh!
the leaf showed residual fluctuations of tacit discords.
I'm talking again!
Those fluctuations pointed to a certain set of coordinates.
Whoa.
And that is... Teacher Village in the Central Plains.
Yo, Echoing March, Act 2 complete. Sounds like Mithra? Oh, it does. It does sound like Mithra. I ain't complaining.
As I make myself reflect on my goals and plans, those voices in the streams become clearer, and everything starts to make more sense.
Okay, now that Senny has said that, I just keep thinking that Gang Gang sounds more and more AI.
Rover, perhaps
Chips.
you can give it a try.
Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate you so much. Take care of you. Thank you. Leaf affected by waveform. What? What's that? Guidebook unlocked? See, I knew it. I told you. I was still in the very beginning of the game. See, if I do that, I can get some stuff. I don't feel like doing that right now, though. New weapon obtained. What? Oh, Yang Yang got a new weapon? Switch. To what? What the? Alright, whatever. Oh. Oh, cheese and rice. What was that, Chips? What? So we're gonna go to Chi Village. Anyone else playing this game, don't act like you don't do it. Don't act like it. You like Switch because I can keep it on my phone while I order groceries. Yeah, see? I like that. Welcome back, Keltimo. We're doing some, like, JRPG stuff, you know? Just being a weeb over here. Totally fine. You know what? Let's see if pink hair. Yeah, Mercy. That's right. Where are my settings at? You know, let me just put it all on. All right, let's break the PC. What's that? Oh, nothing.
This must be the place. I sensed something ominous from the leaf back there, but I couldn't pinpoint its source. And now, the hatred and pain is so strong in this place. I don't even need to concentrate to feel it. Rover, something terrible must have happened here. We have to be cautious.
Each tacit field has a unique special buff. The tacit field located in the central plains periodically generates a concerto energy sphere, which recovers concerto energy and deals area of effect after you've cast intro skill.
We have to be cautious. This is a tacit field. Let's take out those tacit discords first.
All right. Got 5 minutes.
Life is in everything.
Yeah. Dang.
Swift and resolute.
Yeah, I may have to lower this.
Leave it to me.
Target confirmed. Server!
See, the combat is awesome.
Swift and resolute. The end has come.
Yeah, it's freaking out. Whoa!
Leave it to me.
All right, hold on. Let me lower this. I'll just do low. What happens if I just do that? I don't even. I want balanced. Let's try that. Yeah, there we go. Seems to be a little better.
Unleash the fangs.
Dang!
Swift and resolute. No hesitation.
Wait, where'd he go? Is that it? Welcome in, Caitlin. Good to see you. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you. Purify. Nice.
I found something, Rover.
Photos of Jinsho. Tattered wooden plaque. What? Combat is awesome. You just can't dodge. You know, I feel like we don't need to dodge just yet. You never think about truly dodging, I think, until you run into one of those big enemies in the world, which, again, reminds me a lot like Xenoblade, where you can run into, like, those giant monkeys or, like, T-Rexes and stuff. Same thing in this one. You'll be surprised. So whenever you run into new enemies, when you defeat them, there's a chance that they drop, like, an echo of themselves. So you can absorb it, and you can use them. I defeated this thing. No, yes. I don't remember what level it was, but it wasn't that one though. There was, let's do rarity. This one. I beat this one, which is like level either 40 or 45, I think. I don't remember what level that one was. I think it was like 25 or something. He said, it is what it is. Hey, Caitlin, I completely understand. Look, goal is to just make it to the next day, right? It's like, you know, we're just doing our best. And thank you so much for the hearts and the chili. Anyone that is able to have the TikTok stream up, like I said, TikTok will push the content the more engagement it gets. So the more likes, the more times people are talking amongst each other. You don't have to spend any money. Appreciate that. Mary and Senny are carrying the YouTube stream for me. Oh, I need to investigate that.
Ritualistic wooden plaques. But why are they here? These plaques are usually placed in ancestral shrines. They seem to belong to a different time. I remember reading about something like this. People held large-scale ancient rituals periodically in their villages, driven by certain beliefs.
I see. Let's check somewhere else.
Okay. See, right here, this makes me think of Inazuma.
Watch out!
What the?
Something's not right. Why wouldn't it attack us?
Brother.
Help! Help!
Don't attack it. Don't attack it. Don't attack it.
Brother! Brother! Help!
No worries, Mary.
Help!
Who is your brother?
Help! Help! It seems to only repeat these lines. This is not a common tacit discord. Tacit discords attack other living beings because they need to feed on those frequencies to make themselves whole again. When frequencies are scattered and recombined, a new tacit discord is born. This one probably devoured the frequencies of humans.
That was quick, Mary.
Turning the last bits of a human's consciousness into such monotonous mumbles. Are these words the last cries of someone innocent? Who is behind this twisted plot?
Yang Yang crouched down, hand on the tacit discord's head as she focused on the stream. Sorrow filled her expression.
I'm sorry.
Are you talking to it?
No, that's beyond my ability.
Okay.
I just sensed some complex feelings from it. A mixture of deep sadness and eager anticipation.
That's an interesting combination of emotions.
Rover, I think I know what's going on here.
What?
It seems to be begging for help, but it's not asking us to help it. I can sense the pained cries of this tacit discord. No, the cries of this whole village. The village is crying, waiting for rescue.
Okay.
Something truly awful must have happened here, and the victims' reverberations still linger. Based on the evidence we've found and the condition of these ruins, that didn't happen all too long ago. I can still feel it in the streams.
Okay.
Perhaps the tacit field has kept this village from being discovered. Or maybe someone has been intentionally concealing it. Anyway, there must be something we can do. We may find the victims nearby. I can feel someone connected to what happened here is still close. This place is dangerous.
Okay.
I'll inform Chuzia about what happened here. Can we continue our search before the official investigators arrive?
Sure.
Sorry, I know it doesn't sound very convincing. It's just a hunch of mine, and I don't have any evidence to back it up.
Well, this is where Jinshi's token has pointed to.
Thank you, Rover. Please stay vigilant.
Okay.
As for the little one here, let's leave it be.
All right. Okay, so let's look for the suspicious embers. Which... Wait, do I really need to talk to them? Oh, it's over here. I was about to say, I'm like, I just talked to...
The area is a mess, but it doesn't look like a war zone. Someone was hurt and dragged away.
Okay.
Look, there are many footprints here. These are traces left by a fight. Someone was injured.
Now what?
These cards. I see.
What?
The Fraxidus is likely behind it all.
I don't know what that means.
The Fraxidus?
Oh, I'm speaking!
Yes. I don't know much about the Fraxidus, but as an outrider, I've worked on related cases. It's a group of extremists obsessed with fusing humans with tacit discords. They've caused terror attacks of various scales around the world.
Oh.
Fusing humans and tacit discords.
We've seen signs of their presence in Jinzhou, left by lower-ranked members called artificers. Above the artificers are the overseers, leaders with eerie abilities and unknown intentions. They pose a far bigger threat. No one knows their true intentions. Some members speak of world destruction, while others claim they seek eternal power. And there is one particularly insane overseer. He's crazy even by Fraxidus standards. A man who sees no order and revels in destruction. I've seen similar cards in the physical evidence file of the Fraxidus-related cases.
Okay.
They belong to this one overseer I'm talking about. They call him Scar.
Scar? Does he know Simba?
If he's responsible for what happened to these villagers, who knows what kind of cruel and twisted atrocities he's capable of?
Wait, where are you going, Sarah? Still in the truck? 3... Where you heading to? Oh, investigate where the weird noises are coming from? Oh. How you do that? Cool name, right? Ska.
Huh?
What? Aww. It's something I'm allergic to. Oh! Yang Yang! Oh!
Guess you won't need my self-introduction. Oh, I spent...
Who is that? Is that Scar? Wait a second. I don't have to fight him, right? I don't have to fight him. Obviously, I don't have to fight him. Are you Scar?
If you need to hear it from me, then yes, I am Scar.
Oh boy.
Cruel and twisted maniac.
Shut up, Keltimo. Just because he has a scar on his face doesn't mean his name is Scar, okay? That doesn't mean it would have been completely obvious. Cough, cough. Where's Yang Yang?
We deserve a meeting free of such disturbances, don't you agree?
You're really tall.
The girl, she's gonna sway your judgment.
What do you want?
Don't worry. I don't plan to make you hate me just yet. She is safe now. Well, let's just enjoy our time together for the moment. Forget about that irrelevant person, will you? I have a lot to share with you.
Oh, hold on, Scar. Hold on. Where is she, at least?
To begin with, I heard you've lost your memories.
Mary over on YouTube. He wants to be alone with us. Okay, well, Mary, meet Scar. Scar, meet Mary. I need to go find Yang Yang now.
So, it's true.
Crud, I just told him that I lost my memories.
That makes sense, given how fragile you were when you woke up, or I would have questioned the authenticity of those rumors.
Fragile? Did you follow me?
So you noticed. Oh, I am flattered.
Keldimo, you were not scarred. That's not. Sarah, you're in my state. You were in my state. Welcome.
No need to be so on edge. By now, you should have realized I'm just one of the onlookers.
Okay. Kind of looks like Zhao a little bit.
But out of all the onlookers, I'm the only one who came forward to meet you with absolute honesty.
Thanks.
Before you knew anything about this world, you were already the center of conflict.
Great.
You are the unknown variable we've been waiting for. Forces have been fighting for possession over you.
Great. I feel like the trailblazer right now in Star Rail.
From the moment you opened your eyes, everyone you've met, including that girl you care so much about, they all knew how valuable you are.
Wait, what? Are you serious?
The world is a cruel place. You are a living, breathing person, but you're just a pawn to many. That's why I'm here, because I see you as a dear friend, and I want to tell you the truth. I am so sorry for everything you're about to face.
And I'm sorry about your face. Also, I have some scary friends if he's telling the truth. That's right, y'all better not mess with me. I will throw Scar at you, and that's supposed to be a threat, okay? Not an incentive, okay? Not an incentive, people.
But truth hurts sometimes.
You're just trying to make me join your side.
You could say I'm looking forward to your choice. My goal is simple. I just want to deepen our mutual understanding, nothing more.
How do you propose we do that?
Come on. Observe the surroundings a little more and tell me what you see.
Death, destruction, you. I see a scar on the planet.
As you learn more about this world, your true desires will surface, and our little game will become even more entertaining.
Uh-oh. Mary, put your catcher mitt away.
And before that, I don't want anyone to disturb my precious alone time with you. That's all.
So... what did the Frexidus do to the village?
Why do you have to assume we are the culprits? Maybe you should be asking me what actually happened here. I won't tell you everything just yet, that's too boring. As I said, why don't you take a look around and see for yourself?
That's all everyone is telling me to do.
So go ahead. What do you see?
Large-scale ritual, people were injured, a strange tacit discord.
Bravo! Didn't think you'd catch on to that.
Keldimo, come on, trying to out his best foot forward, really. He needs to work on his posture. It's way too forward for his spine to be healthy. Well, if he doesn't look healthy, okay? He looks... Well, why don't you just go ask Mary how he looks? Mary, if you could just...
Now, what is the conclusion you've drawn?
The Fraxidus manipulated the villagers?
Ah, how typical. The age-old tale of savage wolves and helpless lambs. Good and evil as clear as day. It's a tired story that people cling to in their mundane lives. Oh, how it keeps them in check. But let me ask you this. Do you truly believe the real world can be that simple?
Well, no, but...
Let me give you a couple more tips. The truth is far more complicated than you think.
Okay, so... Scar has Mary's seal of approval. Got it memorized. Ha! Yeah, you know what? I can see a little bit of Axel vibes. Yeah, almost like Rover is Roxas, right?
First, who are the players in our tale? An innocent girl, a revered leader, and a flock of simple villagers.
Okay.
Next, what makes up our main plot? False devotion, fleeting kindness, collective deceit, senseless killings, and the one vulnerable soul pushed onto a path of destruction by the masses. Now, Rover, the story is yours to spin.
Okay.
I'm eager to hear your version after you've learned more.
Okay. Investigate the clues Scar provided. Cheese and rice. You said definitely Axel-ish? Yeah. Crumpled page from a children's book rests on a torn piece of diary paper with childish handwriting? Scar is a... Read the diary. Hi, I'm not going to read that.
Our story begins here.
What?
Once upon a time, in a peaceful village, lived a flock of carefree lambs. In the day, they toiled for food, and when evening fell, they sought refuge from the looming threat of wolves.
Oh, aren't you quite the storyteller?
Fables. Stories told and retold through the ages. The ancient art of conveying hidden truths through fiction. But they always draw from real life, don't they?
Oh, yeah?
The same story gets told by many, and each person brings their own spin, their own focus. Whatever you learn from it is just one of countless different interpretations.
Okay.
Like us now, caught in a carefully crafted plotline, a scheme I had no hand in.
Right, because I can absolutely just believe that.
This village marks the beginning of my story with Jinzhou. So that magistrate led you here to meet me. Such a clever move on her part.
Oh, I'm following this thing. Optional question, Scar. Oh, I need to talk to Scar more? Okay.
Huh? What is it? Are you back for some chit-chat?
Tell me the truth. All of it.
No. I refuse. Oh, and don't try to threaten me. You're not in a place to bargain, remember? You don't want to disappoint me so soon, Rover.
Fine, I'll go look for clues. I was tempted. I was tempted to bring it on, you know, but It's fine. You just got your date with the book mail. You're so excited. What? The tree branches are loaded with paper slips, each holding a wish from someone. The words on most of the notes were soaked and no longer readable. Read the paper slips. I am not going to read that. Another crumpled page from a children's book, half buried in the mud.
One day, a shepherd visited the village. The shepherd brought them promises of abundance and protection. The lambs, drawn in by his words, soon lived in comfort and security.
Is that the end of your story?
Nope, quite the opposite. The shepherd's arrival is only the beginning. With a wave of his hand, the shepherd could grant their every wish. His flock obeyed, bowing their heads, pleading for better food and shelter. They no longer had to struggle for survival, as their once meager lives were replaced with endless luxury. The flock worshipped their shepherd-turned-god, praising him and holding him in the highest regard. What's wrong? Does my story make you uncomfortable?
Well,
Imagine you were one of those lambs, facing irresistible temptation and pressure from your peers. Wouldn't you bow down and beg for food from your master?
listen. I have a dream that all men are created equal.
Oh, so we agree already.
Perfect.
You are right. But the world we live in falls short of our ideals.
Well,
The shepherd still reigns, and the lambs have grown complacent. It's up to the two of us to make that ideal world a reality.
Starksy, I don't need to feel your hot breath when you tell the story. What? Okay. What is this? I don't even know what this is. Guess I'm gonna head over here. A crumpled page from a children's book, silently resting on the ground.
The lambs reveled in endless bonfire parties, celebrating their new god every night.
My ears are
Except
tingling.
The one little black lamb.
Oh, is that me?
As each night passed, it was the only one to notice how its flock was dwindling away. Rover, do you think someone would give you what you want without taking anything from you?
I mean, I believe in quid pro quo.
I once believed that too. Thought as long as I paid a high enough price, I could get my desired outcome.
There's always a price.
But true equality is scarce, always has been. The world was never a fair place. Wouldn't you agree?
Yeah.
To receive equal retribution, one must give more and more and more.
True.
When every wish comes with a hefty price, people weigh their options carefully.
As they should.
But when they can make someone else bear the price,
Ooh.
they all rush to make more wishes. They don't consider they too may one day pay for another's selfish desire.
We're about to learn some life lessons from this.
Funny, isn't it?
It's kind of funny. It's also true. What Scar says is true. I found some stains on the walls. Ugh. As I leaned in closer to look, I could make out some blurry text. Words like monster, witch, banish her, and all her fault are written thickly on the wall. I say those same things when we play Mario Kart. Crumpled page from a children's book silently resting on the ground.
Later, the shepherd openly blamed the black lamb for the flock's decline.
I feel like I'm watching The Witch. Green shell paint stains, I swear, Starksy.
On the next day, the white lambs welcomed the rising sun as usual, but the black lamb was nowhere to be found. The shepherd introduced an unspoken rule to this village. One that our black lamb violated by telling the truth.
Oh boy.
Suddenly, the once doting god stopped fulfilling wishes because no more sacrifices were being made. After witnessing the black lamb's actions and hearing from their almighty shepherd, what do you suppose the white lambs did? Ah, those oblivious lambs. Little did they know the most fearsome demon was right under their noses.
Dang. So now what? Tell Scar my theory. Okay. Alright, y'all about to learn some story. Okay. So get ready. It is story time in Wuthering Waves.
Well done. You didn't let any details slip.
I was gonna say you didn't let any details slip.
Now, I wonder, what is your takeaway from this story? Answer me and I'll reveal the truth of what happened. Who was the real culprit behind the diminishing number of lambs?
Obviously, the black lamb.
Oh, so you're siding with the white lambs, blaming it all on the one who challenged the status quo. But in another version of this story, the black lamb got to unleash its vengeful wrath upon the flock and the shepherd, eventually becoming the new rule maker. Is that the kind of ending you were hoping to hear?
I mean...
Now, my second question. What price did the lambs pay for their wishes?
Their lives.
Of course, as always.
Yeah.
Life was the most valuable thing they had to offer. Here's my final question. What happened to the black lamb? Don't rush, Rover. Take your time. What is the truth you've uncovered?
It was executed because its flock was deceived. It survived along with all other lambs. It was murdered by its flock and the shepherd.
The shepherd was granting wishes by sacrificing the lives of lambs. The flock found out the truth, but chose to be his accomplices, and they willingly offered the black lamb as another sacrifice.
Okay, I'm talking, people. My character is actually talking. Oh yeah, it's pretty dark, Jessica. Welcome in, by the way.
That's right. Little lambs cowered and huddled in their village, terrified of the relentless wolf packs. Until a shepherd arrived, bearing the gift of wishes and providing shelter and sustenance. Slowly, the shepherd gained control over the flock, and the lambs lived contented lives. But this is not the end of our story. The shepherd found the solitary black lamb in his flock and offered to grant any wish it desired. In exchange, he wanted one of its companions as a sacrifice.
What?
The black lamb refused, and it was shunned by its flock, left without shelter or
Wow.
sustenance. After the Black Lamb's exile, more lambs continued to vanish. The shepherd then blamed the Black Lamb for breaking the rules and withheld his wish-granting power as punishment.
What? Huh.
From the very beginning, the lambs knew the risk of making wishes. They too could become sacrifices for those of others.
Oh no.
But they always believed it wouldn't be them. Meanwhile, some lambs reasoned that since they had already risked being sacrificed for someone else's wish, it was then only fair to pass on that risk for a chance at fulfilling their own desires. And so they continued to play the game. They all knew the consequences, but chose to remain silent.
What?
Fearful, yet greedy, they followed the shepherd's orders and made wishes again and again. Until one day, a brave black lamb spoke up, shattering the flock's facade, their illusion of a peaceful and happy life.
Huh.
The black lamb got in their way, and that of the shepherd's greedy pursuit, sparking hatred in their hearts. Suddenly, they could no longer ignore the blood and ashes of past sacrifices littering the ground.
What?
How do you
Smivik!
like my story, Rover?
I don't. Smivik, yo, thank you so much for the raid. I'm sorry, I had the alerts off. Because I'm watching a... I don't know what I'm watching. What were you playing, by the way? Thank you so much. Chat, for anyone that doesn't know, over on Twitch, we just got raided by Smivik, who is not only partnered on Twitch, big flex, but also partnered on YouTube, big flex. Million view plus videos over on YouTube. Still not posting on TikTok yet, but he has 3 videos, and they've all done really well, so I feel like he should post on TikTok. So follow him anyways, because one day he will cave and do it. And Lethal Company.
What really happened here? I suppose you already have it figured out?
Yo, Lethal Company was hilarious though. Like I could see the appeal with that. Definitely something that obviously you should play with friends. Like I don't understand anyone that would play Lethal Company like by themselves or with randos. Like that's kind of weird. But, you know, just my opinion. Zelda Gamer, welcome back. That too. Yeah. Wait, what Zelda game are you on, Smivik? Because you're playing through every Zelda game, right? I did. I played it for like 4 hours a couple weekends ago. And I only jumped to my death a couple times. Ocarina of Time, but it's on back burner while you finish this video. Hey, I completely understand. We are on day 3 of Wuthering Waves. I'm trying to make some progress in the story. I've only been saving it for stream, so you haven't really missed anything. For those of you that are keeping up with it. But thank you, I really appreciate it, man. I hope you're doing well. I've been trying to like play Mario Kart on my lunch breaks to just force myself to stream more, because I just don't stream a whole lot right now. And so I've been putting myself through pain, so I just tell Sath to raid you every day, so you know, it's just easy. I'm like, I know where I can send people and they'll be fine, and they'll get their Zelda fixed, because they've been very passive aggressive with me not playing enough Zelda, so you know, it's fine. So we're all crying, we're all fine, we're fine. We're absolutely fine. Thank you, Zenny. I appreciate you. I like him when Starksy's not there.
The black lamb who rebelled against the rules, and the white lambs who succumbed to their greed.
Man, it ain't nothing, man. Ain't nothing.
The innocent maiden sacrificed, and the villagers who turned on each other in a ruthless frenzy.
Uh-huh.
They had it coming.
Go enjoy your dinner. Thank you. Appreciate you. Y'all know what to do. If you're not already following Smithwick on all of his channels, do so. Okay? Thank you. And thank you all so much for the likes over on TikTok. We're at 1,713 right now. That is what I'm talking about. Thank you.
All the shepherd had to do was execute the rebel. That's how he kept the flock in check and maintained the status quo.
Wait a second. Is that why you became a shepherd yourself?
Fun answer, but no. Not even close.
Dang it. I tried.
I was never the shepherd. Never will be. You and I, we are the Black Lamb. The one who breaks the rules.
Oh, we are a rule breaker, people. We break the rules. Anarchy. Follow our own rules. Chef Sharksy. He who fights too long against dragons becomes a dragon himself.
Interesting, Rover. I'm liking you more and more.
Well
then, let's see if this Black Lamb is going to end up like you say.
what do you mean by that? What's happening? What are you doing? Scar? I thought we were friends! Did I just get surrounded? What is... Defeat Scar and break out of his Elysium? Nani! What the...
Welcome to the realm of endless chaos. Now is your time to think, Rover. What is the right path to take?
I don't know what the spark, man.
Oh, you found us already.
Uh-oh. Oh boy. Thank you so much, Chips.
Shake and shiver, blink an eye. A flock of lambs comes passing by.
Okay.
Fleece of white, black, and red. Who's the sweetest one ahead? Watch out, my dear. Your pioneers are lying at your feet. Don't look back. Join them on this right path. And I've got a
What?
Don't rush.
What?
One slip and
What?
you'll shatter to pieces.
Oh boy. What? Oh, these enemies are easy.
Target confirmed.
Such speed. Such brutality. Can't you see? We are kindred spirits after all.
Sure, Gleoxeni.
Shh, don't be so quick to deny it. Now that I have you here standing before me, I'd love to hear your answers.
Oh boy.
Tell me, do you want to be the rule-setting shepherd or the rule-breaking Black Lamb?
What?
The same person
Ow!
manages to survive in a realm of lunatics. Would you call them the last one of reason? Or the sole apostle? Think about it.
Oh, he's not doing anything. Ow.
Preordained
Ow.
embodiment of truth. Once he is gone
Oh,
for good,
what was that?
the Lamb can
What just happened?
reclaim the trust of its herd. Then, eventually, there will be none left
Yo!
to be victims or oppressors.
Oh, did you see that? Oh! Ow, 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 ow. Be cool, be cool.
the sunlight.
Target confirmed. Unleash the
Oh, finish him! Uh-oh. I don't... What? Wasn't he? What? You!
Rover? Rover!
Yang Yang! I'm so glad to see you. Yang Yang.
I shattered Scar's illusion. That should have injured him.
Thank you.
Oh, should I thank you for showing me mercy?
Oh!
Stay away from her.
What? Who's that? What happened to your eye? I have goosebumps.
Didn't you promise to leave me some alone time with Rover?
With one condition. I do hope you haven't let that slip from your mind.
Ooh.
Don't let your improvisation trouble others.
What accent is that?
Look at you, rushing in to protect your precious, perfect movement.
What?
No worries. I know all the do's and don'ts. I don't need you to tell me what to do.
How are you swinging that card like that?
Rover, it seems our happy little date must come to an end.
It was definitely not a date.
But don't forget my sincere reminders. Let me know what you choose. An unexpected gift? An honest and open exchange? Or a highly risky gamble? The choice is yours. I know how smart you are. You won't make a hasty decision. We'll meet again in the not too distant future.
They're gone. Should we go after them?
Why don't we skip?
Scar's resonance abilities appear to involve teleportation and the manipulation of space. He trapped me in confinement, and I could only sense that it wasn't far from here.
Oh yeah, you got trapped. How'd you get out of that? Yo, I totally forgot. I forgot she was trapped the whole time. That was why I was even facing Scars, because like he captured her, and I'm like, what happened? And then he showed up, and like, who are you? And then everyone started fawning over him, and I'm like, what is going on? I'm like, I don't know. Then he talked about some sheep and lambs and black sheep or black lambs, and I'm one of those things. I'm not the shepherd though. That's all I know.
It took me some time to break that barrier. Sorry, Rover. If only I could have reached you sooner.
Listen, Yang Yang. You are safe now, and that's all I care about.
Brother. Brother.
Should I kill it?
Huh? Why are you here, little one?
Probably went hiding out of fear.
I've never seen any tacit discord display such vivid emotions. The brother had mentioned. Could it be?
No, it's not Scar. There's no way it's Scar.
Yes, that is a possibility, since Scar had been here before.
That was not a good first date, Mary. Not at all.
Let's talk about it later. Rover, can you fill me in on what happened?
Right, so I actually just did that.
It seems all the tragedies in Tea Tree Village were linked to that ritual.
Yes, that was the same conclusion I came to. And Scar was feeding me bits of information.
Making up stories based on real life to support his twisted beliefs? That does sound like something he might do.
I know, right? That's what I was saying. You like the girl in black and blue.
We cannot take his words for granted. Now, We must locate where the ritual took place and see for ourselves.
All right.
What's the matter?
Nothing. I'm just being followed.
Two distinct frequencies of tacit discords. I see. I can feel it in the streams. Over there. Follow me.
Just
In
feeling it
the south.
I'm talking! Oh! I just got her for free!
They are unharmed. Please rest assured. As you anticipated, Scar did not try to kill them. Yes, I stayed out of it like you asked. Is everything all right on your end?
No, nothing's all right. Help me.
Please be sure to stay safe, my lady.
Keep me safe.
Rover, do you still have the plaque we found earlier? The one broken in half? Yes, as I thought. I just felt a similar vibration from that direction.
Mary.
Please follow me.
Okay. All right. So we're going to Artsy. Welcome in. Good to see you. Don't ask what's going on. We're playing a game. We're playing a game. We're experiencing a story, and we're not connecting with the characters at all. We're not saying. By the way, we're working on getting RT a PS5 that they didn't ask for. So go to Throne. Gotta start pushing that again now that I'm seeing you in chat. You know, out of sight, out of mind kind of thing, you know what I mean? So I don't want to see him like, ooh, artsy, ooh, PS5, ooh, yeah. Hey, we hooked up Dreddy Bear, we can hook you up too, know what I mean? So, yeah, it's, I haven't been playing this offline a whole lot, been trying to save story for the stream, so, and also Unicorn was not feeling well earlier. I don't know if she's feeling any better, but, so that's why I wasn't playing a game that involved lots of screaming. Do I need to fight them? I can do that.
Target confirmed.
Oh, absorb. Nice. Havoc Warrior. Level 2. Nice. Or 2-star. Okay, anyways, what was I doing? I was, I was going up here. Whee! What's this?
It's the missing half. We can piece them together now.
Okay. Do I need to go back? Is that what I gotta go down here. Not sure yet. It's something that's gonna take 3 months to learn. I'm in week 2. I feel like I know just enough. I don't know anything about it. Oh, your new job?
Look, the water is going down.
Oh! Feel like I'm playing Zelda. See that? Solved a puzzle.
I can't believe it.
What the?
There is such a big opening down here. How? This place should have been soaked in water.
Okay.
But everything is dry here.
Everything is dry
Even
here?
the vegetation is thriving.
Ugh.
Did Scar do this? Given his powers, it doesn't seem too hard for him.
I feel like some of these rocks are like breakable. They look breakable, right? It's kind of pretty down here. It's kind of pretty. Let's go deep into the cavern. One thing that has not missed its mark, that has been the music. The music in this game, in my opinion, has been on point the entire time. Honestly. Like, just... world exploration music's nice. Combat's nice. It's just... I can't wait for the patches to come out to resolve a lot of these performance issues we're seeing. What y'all think? For those of you that are, you know, actually interested in this game and not just here for moral support, which I'm grateful either way, but you know what I mean. Like,
that tree. It's stunning. It's almost eerily enchanting.
do you see that statue of a... Jesus.
Please, save us.
What the...
Are you trying to tell us about something hidden here?
What? You felt the same way when you started your job 5 years ago and had a 3-month training period? Yeah. When I started at Microsoft, our training was 3 months long. It's crazy.
Where did it go?
I am not gonna read that.
That girl just wanted to save her village,
See, that's what I thought too.
but those sacrifices didn't lead to redemption. I guess the tacit discord we saw stayed here to convey her last wishes. Please excuse me. It's getting a bit too cold here. Can we head back now?
Okay. What?
Sorry, Rover. I didn't feel comfortable down there.
I need some context.
The air was heavy in that place, without any wind to speak of. But I could still feel so many emotions and desperate cries for help. I couldn't handle it. The villagers were a complex mix of emotions: hope, resentment, and despair. And as I read the diary, I could feel the intense sorrow and longing of its owner. What was the diary's owner longing for? Was it the peaceful life she once had? Or did she miss her only family? The person who pushed her towards such a tragic end?
I don't know if you... That's a lot of great questions.
My apologies. I got lost in thoughts again.
It's okay.
I wish I could say such tragedies won't happen again.
Mary, you said I like being in on the start even if it has growing pains. Thank you so much, Mary. Same. Same, honestly. Especially since I wasn't there at the start for Genshin, but I was there at the start for Star Rail, and I'm here at the start for Wuthering Waves. I was a complete skeptic going into this. Every time people mention it, you know, in the past, I'm like, it's a Genshin clone. Why would I play it? And spoiler alert, it's a Genshin clone. Therefore, I like playing it.
But I still lack the confidence to make that claim. It was tragedies like this that made me want to become an outrider. To become someone with the strength to stop them from ever happening again. I cannot stop the lament, but at least I should do everything in my power to help those affected by it.
I am with you.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Thank you, Rover.
You got it.
Dwelling on it won't do us any good.
Agreed.
Let's go. I'll compile a report on what happened here and send it in along with the clues we've gathered.
Thank you, because I didn't want to do any of that.
Yes. Let's go back. Together.
Yes. Let's. Look at that! Reach Union level 14 to advance. What the? Man, come on now. Oh, Pioneer Podcast. Huh? What? Wait, what is this? Oh! Union experience. Oh, claim. Oh, this is like the dailies. Okay. Nice. Nice. What is that? Flautist arrow. That's cool. Nice. Oh. By reaching a higher Soul 3 phase, you will have the opportunity to Battle Pass. I know. It has everything I love about Genshin. Yeah, including Dragon Boys. By reaching a higher Soul 3 phase, you will have the opportunity to gain more rewards after defeating enemies and clearing some normal spheres. However, be warned that the enemies you got are all spheres. Nice. But see, menus like this looks a lot like Star Rail. I'm not complaining, but I really do. I've been saying this the last 2 Wuthering Wave streams. I'm seeing a combination of Genshin and Star Rail. The menus remind me of Star Rail and Genshin, but more Star Rail aesthetic-wise. The character models remind me of Star Rail, especially with us reducing the brightness down to 0, by the way. That's how the game looks like this. For those of you that hadn't picked up on it yet, if you're playing the game either on mobile or on PC or on both, lower the brightness either all the way down or just lower it and you'll start seeing the colors coming out more. It's looking a lot more vibrant, a lot more saturated. And I said this on X the other day. I still miss Twitter. Just please, like, how much do we have to pay Elon to get him to change it back to Twitter? I swear. It's because it wasn't his platform to begin with. Anyways, narcissism. Great. I deviated. What was I going to say about this? Oh, competition is always a good thing in the business world for the consumers, because Wuthering Waves, I swear, hasn't even been out a month, and all of a sudden, we get a resin increase in Genshin for the first time since the game came out like 3 years ago. And they already were giving us a lot of daily currency in Star Rail, so they already started dealing with some like negative criticism from the Hoyo community for those that were playing Star Rail. It was like, if you're hooking us up over here on Star Rail, why can't you hook us up on Genshin? And they're like, because we don't need to, right? We already got you. They got conceited, okay? They were like, just, if we give you more resin, then that's less money you're gonna spend in Genshin. And we can't have that, right? So, because like if you want to continue to do certain things, certain activities, it's going to cost you money if you are out of the in-game items that help you get more in-game currency to be able to do more activities. These games are free to play, but there's definitely a gotcha element to it. However, you can still play these games without ever spending a penny. And so I would argue for anyone that's like, oh, I'm not going to play it because it's gotcha, whatever. I would say, okay, so how many games, and don't BS me, how many games are you playing that requires you to have a battle pass? My battle royale, first person shooter people, or how many of you are like, I'm going to play these single player RPG games that don't cost money unless you're getting expansions? It's like, oh, but you started playing Dragon's Dogma too, and there are certain things that are paywalled, even though it's a single player game that doesn't typically need these pay to win things, or quality of life improvements. Should definitely be free, you know, or worse, you play MMOs like World of Warcraft, Final Fantasy XIV, RuneScape, MapleStory. Show my age a little bit. I don't know. I don't care. But more than likely, you have to pay that monthly fee. You had to pay for the base game. You had to pay for the expansions. And you have to pay the fees to be part of guilds or servers or whatever, depending on how committed you are. So, games are finding more and more ways to get you to pay. So, just don't let the whole gotcha thing be the reason why you don't play it. Don't play it because you just are not into this kind of thing, okay? If you need to lie to me, fine, lie to me so you can lie to yourself, because if you tell a lie enough, you will believe your own lies, and then you'll have tricked yourself into saying, I'm being honest, I'm telling the truth, you know? It's like, well, I believe you because you believe yourself because you lied so much. I'm telling you, mind over matter. Yeah, I released Genshin at 120 resin. See, I didn't know that. So, by year 2, I started 2 years after. Welcome in, by the way. So it had 160. So the last like 2 years or whatever that I've been playing Genshin, it's always been 160 resin. And these games are my main entertainment. See, thank you, Mary. You have good entertainment budget. Yeah, see? Also, if you are a content creator, this is how I can sleep at night. I told myself, if I'm going to play these gacha games, I need to make sure I'm making content on them. Because the thing is, I'm the worst kind of gamer consumer out there, where I will buy all these games so I have access to them, but 9 times out of 10, I'm probably either never going to play them or I'm going to play them so much later down the road when like no one even cares about them anymore. But that really only matters if, you know, you're trying to play a game that is like multiplayer, you play with friends. Like, so, you know, so yeah, just, obviously if you have gambling issues, gambling addiction problems and whatnot, or you feel like you have a problem, I'm not going to tell you to call a hotline, whatever. I'm just going to tell you to just, the moment you've caught yourself or you've had that thought, just be like, all right. Obviously I'm spending money in these games. And if I'm not being financially responsible and I want to keep spending money, then I need these games to make me money. So these games are kind of like a business at this point. You know, I'm loving the games, like I'm into them, but I always like to be transparent with y'all. So I told myself, I'm going to spend money in these games and make sure I'm making money off these games. So that's why you're going to continue to see the Genshin content, the Star Rail content, the Wuthering Waves content. And if you're into those games, that's good news for you. If you're not, if you're only here for the other games that I play, you know, I'm sorry for you. But, you know, other games like Legend of Zelda, Mario Kart, and other Nintendo games, for example, that I play, I love them. I absolutely love them. And I love streaming them. I only make money from those games during live streams. I don't make any money otherwise. And that hurts when it comes to Zelda. Okay, Zelda was what got me into gaming. Ocarina of Time is what got me into the Zelda franchise all the way back in 2000, a year before Majora's Mask came out, and the rest is history. My name is inspired by Ocarina of Time and my real name. If you know my name, great. If not, don't write it, please. So obviously I would love for Legend of Zelda to succeed outside of the Twitch streams, because the Twitch streams is kind of like a party, or it's kind of like a performance, like a live performance or play or going to see a movie or something, in the sense of it's fun while it lasts. But then after that, if you're not doing what you're supposed to be doing in order to grow your platforms, your communities, whatnot, then the growth stops when the stream ends. And that has been the case for me for the most part over these 5 years. We'll have these surges where thankfully I will get those huge growth spurts, like from the first million view video, thanks to Genshin over on TikTok. When Tears of the Kingdom came out, the live streams were incredible, the highest of highs. That entire playthrough, by the way, is on the Wizard of Archives YouTube channel, so go over there if you want to see that. But the Tears of the Kingdom content outside of the live streams wasn't making anything, except the one video that Dreddy Bear helped me make by accident by teaching me how to make a hover bike or whatever in Tears of the Kingdom. That video broke 500,000 views and made me $600 on YouTube. Or not YouTube, sorry, TikTok. And I'm transparent with y'all about this stuff, not for flexing or making you feel guilty or pressured or anything like that. I'm just keeping it real with y'all. For those that are on the outside, not in the content creation business, but considering it, or for those that just want a little more inside information on this, you know, is it all green grass, roses, daisies, whatever, clear blue skies all the time? No, but nothing ever is. Too much of anything is a bad thing. So it's all about balance. So if you want to succeed in anything in life, you definitely need to do your research, come up with a game plan, come up with reasonable milestones, be open-minded to criticism, constructive feedback, always being willing to become a student of the trade that you're in or the trade that you're trying to get in. Make sure you take a moment to appreciate the milestones along the way. Also set those milestones. I said it earlier, but I'm gonna say it again. Okay, don't just be like, okay, I want to be rich and famous, or I want to have 100,000 followers, or I want to make $10,000 a month, or $5,000 a month, or whatever. I want to quit my day job. If that's like your long-term goal, great. But if you didn't set up any milestones along the way, and you're just like, okay, I've been doing this for 5 years, I haven't been able to quit my job. Not rich and famous, not making $100,000, don't have 100,000 followers, not making a lot of money. Like if you are just kind of fixating on those things, you're gonna feel like failure. You're gonna feel like you're wasting your time. You may even lose out on the reason why you're doing this, right? So don't do that. If you catch yourself doing it, don't beat yourself over it too much. Just take a step back. Breathe. Let the world slow down. Let the clarity sink in. Remind yourself everything is going to be okay. As long as you are passionate in whatever it is you do, whether it is this or anything else in life, just make sure that you are taking care of yourself and you're appreciating the journey. Because I'm going to tell you, 9 times out of 10, when you finally hit your goal, your milestone, your goals, unless you plan on dying right after you've hit that, you're going to be like, okay, what's next? It may not even live up to your expectations. Maybe you thought when you hit 100,000 followers that you would be happy, you would be successful, you would be so much further along in your life than where you expected to be. And the reality is you're not. You're definitely better. You're better off than where you were when you started, but you're not where you want to be. You probably still can't quit your day job, or the investment, the time, energy, efforts you've put into whatever platform or platforms you've been investing your content in. Turns out, that content or that platform is dying, or the content that you're making is dying, or companies getting acquired, or there's been some huge lifestyle changes that has occurred that has now prevented you from being able to invest as much time, effort, and whatnot into what you're doing. So that's why I've opened up myself, my mind, and reached out to you all to ask for your help, not just to show up to the streams, because you don't have to. And I don't know how you stick around and watch these streams as long as you do, because I can't watch live streams for very long at all. It doesn't matter who it is. I feel like I always need to be doing something. So that's why I'm like, if you're like me, and like you'd love to be able to show support by having the streams up and stuff, but you just want to be able to do other things, then if you're in a position to have these streams up in the background, have them up in the background. I don't care. If you're watching the streams on your mobile device, that's even more challenging, right? Because depending on the device you have, you either might be able to watch it in what is called like, sidecar view, or just a little mini player, video player. But, it could prevent you from being able to do other things. So, don't feel bad about it. Seriously, just if you're here, you're showing support, it's making a difference. If you're watching the videos on other platforms, you're making a difference. If you're sharing the content, you're making a difference. If you're commenting, you're making a difference. If you're liking, you're making a difference. If you're sharing, you're making a difference. If you're favoriting, you're making a difference. If you are making content on my behalf, you're making a difference. Even if it's not always visible in the metrics at first, like I promise you, you're making a difference. There's 100% chance that the more content that you put out, the more people that are helping with sharing the content, the more likely we're going to meet new people. You never know. I read something a couple weeks ago that said you need to fall in love with the process of reaching your goals, and that really stuck with me. Zenny, yes. Thank you, Artsy. Seriously, I've been trying to learn a lot from you, from Sunhill. And the thing is, what was I going to say about that? The journey. Sorry, I forgot. The journey. I promise you, the real value It is not the end goal. It is the journey. How do I know? Tears of the Kingdom. Tears of the Kingdom is a great example. How many of you that met me through Tears of the Kingdom or was there during the Tears of the Kingdom days, how many of you just absolutely loved every bit of that first blind playthrough? You know, I just kept trying to delay the ending as much as possible. I'm like, I really don't want to finish this game. I don't want this ever to end, because the journey was so incredible. The ending of Tears of the Kingdom was also incredible, but it left a hole, right? It left a hole in all of us, because it's like, I know I didn't 100% the game, and obviously I'm going to go back and find all the core arcs and stuff, but nothing can ever top that first blind playthrough. You know, you can still enjoy yourself like by playing it again, but the way that we approached that blind playthrough was honestly the best like first playthrough of any game that I've ever played, because we were patient. We were patient. We didn't rush the story. We didn't we tried to take in as much of the world as possible. We did several things over and over and over, and it was totally fine. We got to teach people a lot of things about the game, and most importantly, we got to connect with people quite a bit. So one of the things that makes the Zelda games so special, especially the 3D open world ones, is depending on how you create your content or how you engage with your community, it leaves the door open for the creator, the broadcaster, streamer, whatever you want to identify as, to be able to interact with people in the community. And you get to hear stories about how much you can make a difference in their lives. There are some people in this community that will put these streams up on their TVs and watch these streams while eating dinner. That blows my mind. Imposter syndrome kicks in and all these types of mental battles where it's like, I don't really know if my content's worth putting on a TV and watching that instead of a show or a movie, right, while eating dinner. Like that blows my mind. I'm grateful, but it also feels surreal. So I still haven't processed that. Or some people are just like literally adjusting their schedules to be able to make it to these streams. And don't take this the wrong way. If you do, I'm sorry. I don't want you to take it this way. But like the size of like our community and like live streams and whatnot is not like stadium size level or anything. It's not like a football stadium's worth of viewers or anything like that. But hopefully one thing that you do notice that I've tried to practice when it comes to like the whole practice what you preach thing is I always try to put in maximum effort in my streams as much as possible, because I want to be the same regardless of how many people are in here, and though you might see me get more excited or even more energy if like I know like a large raid came in or something like that, I think that's natural. But I'm grateful for raids of any size. I'm grateful for viewership of any size. I don't want to allow myself to become complacent. I think becoming complacent in anything that you do in your life, if you have not reached a point in your life where, you've been able to retire and just kind of live off of your 401k or live off the land, if you just move to some remote place elsewhere, if you're not quite yet in that place, complacency I think can be dangerous. Again, balance is key, because I don't think you should always have that mentality of like you stay hungry like you're famished kind of thing. So like you're just always pedal to the metal, always going 100 miles an hour or 150 miles an hour, because you will burn out. Okay, you will burn through your gas tank, and if the nearest gas station is nowhere near you, you're not going to be able to get any further. So you have to make sure that you are taking care of yourself, and you're trying your best to find that mythical line of balance where you always want to feel like you're growing, you're moving forward, and growth is not just about the metrics. Growth is it has a lot to do with your mentality, your perspective on things. for example, you know, when you reach the points, if you're a content creator or if you're somewhere in life where you feel like you're in a rut, time's kind of standing still, you're just not really making progress, you know, you can either just kind of become content with that and just be like, you know, I guess this is it, and just keep doing what you're doing, creating that Matrix style kind of life where it just feels like every day is the same. You know, it's mundane, the tasks are monotonous, you probably couldn't even tell what day it was in the year or what season it was or anything unless you step outside, or, you know, like, if you've reached that point, do your best to try to change things up, okay? Don't get stuck in the Matrix. You're not connected. And if you are, well, I don't want to find out if I'm connected. Yeah. I just keep trying to move forward. If you don't know how to do that, try to do one thing differently today that you typically wouldn't do. If you are a creature of habit, I'm a creature of habit. Ironically, what they don't ever say, or they don't say enough about people with like ADHD or OCD, or if you're autistic or all of the above, you got a lot going on, you know, but, you know, I think we're all just kind of getting worse. As long as we're into things like social media, video games, anything that has us attached to our electronics, and just, you know, we're just cooking ourselves. We're cooking our brains. But whatever, you know, as long as I'm happy, that's all that matters. If I'm happy, if the family's taken care of, that's all that matters to me, you know. And don't let anyone else kind of try to rain on your parade. Don't let anyone else try to tell you how to live your life, unless it's in a constructive way, like, hey, you know, just throwing this out there, and then making it clear that if you don't listen to advice or suggestions, or, you know, if you're content with everything, then great, you know, it's your life, so it's up to you on how you want to do things. Just keep moving forward, okay? Don't beat yourself up if you don't know what you want to do with your life. Don't beat yourself up at least too much if you feel like you're in a rut. Because the thing is, you know, I've said this probably 100 times, so sorry for those of you that heard this all the time, but seriously, real life, true life is embracing the highs and the lows and everything in between. Not just the highs, not just the lows, everything in between, okay? And I don't think a lot of people say this enough, but you're starting to see this more when it comes to advice for content creators, but this can be applied to your life. If you want to become an expert at something, obviously hyper-focusing on that one thing until you've reached that expert level status, or you've hit pro, like if you're an athlete, you made it to the pro leagues, fantastic. But if you're a one-trick pony, say you get into the NBA or the NFL, you hit pro, then you get severely injured. It's a very tragic situation. You didn't finish college. You opted to leave college early to get into the draft, and now you tore your ACL, you know, or you suffered a shoulder injury that's so severe your quarterback can't throw the ball anymore, or whatever the case may be, or you know, some like getting in a car accident, God forbid, something tragic happens to you and you can't be pro anymore. Well, this was your only game plan, right? You had nothing else in the pipelines. What are you going to do now? Let's say you can't become an analyst at least. What do? The idea of going into something completely different at your age, more than likely, is terrifying, but it's something you have to do because you don't have a choice anymore, right? Don't do that to yourself. Don't pigeonhole yourself. I suggest, so it's my opinion, that you allow yourself to do lots of different things. Diversify your life. Why am I talking like this? Because that is my verbal emphasis, as if you were writing in all caps or quoting on a post. Seriously, I would say, in my opinion, that the more you diversify yourself, the more enjoyable your life may be. However, if you have these arbitrary goals or these types of goals with whatever it is you do, where it seems like the expectations are mismanaged, and like you're trying to become a pro or an expert or specialist and so many other things, maybe don't do that, because you'll find that you'll quickly burn yourself out and you'll be an expert of nothing. You'll be like a jack of all trades, master of none. Don't do that. But just allow yourself to enjoy other things. Like if you, for example, Unicorn, my wife, she is a true artist. What do I mean by that? What is my definition of a true artist? I mean, it's an artist that embraces art of all mediums. If she was forced to classify her art or what she specializes the most in, she would probably say she is a mixed media artist that specializes in like watercolor. But I promise you, she does art every single day. Like she's probably made over, I would say, almost 1,000 pieces of art in the last 3 years. Hardly any of it's getting to see the light of day right now. I'm working on it. But she's also really good at crocheting. She's also really good at sewing. She's also really good at crafts. She's also really good at woodworking. She's also really good at like with finances. She's also an incredible art teacher. At the time of this recording / stream, she her students just graduated, some of her students, and for the first time at her school, they've created this like standard of excellence award, and she was the first person to get it. It was a complete surprise to everybody. She has a plaque and everything that she got yesterday, just saying like just the Teacher Excellence Award or Standard of Excellence. I don't know what it is, but it's amazing. And she's been really worried about people like her coworkers and whatnot, like possibly judging her on it. And I've been trying to make sure that she understands it doesn't matter what they think. If they support you, great. If they don't, that's their loss, whatever. Because at the end of the day, all she cares about is just putting in her best effort to inspire these students to get into art. Thank you so much, Devastation. I appreciate you. 42 months. I am now the answer to life, the universe, and everything. Carry on. Beautiful. That's what I'm talking about. And also, 42 months, man, that's crazy. That's absolutely crazy. But also, like, she just really cares about these kids. I can't tell you how many times, like, she's one of the only teachers at the school that will like send paragraphs or these little essays every single day to the parents of how the students performed, what their concerns are, and just like sharing all of this feedback to the parents to the point where the parents always respond. They're always grateful. The parents will send her things like cards, gift cards. Anytime they come to like parent teacher conferences and stuff, they're always like super grateful for her. The students will literally come to the school. It's a private school, one-on-one teaching. The students at times will literally come just for her class and skip the rest. I don't think anyone at her school knows about this channel or anything, so hopefully that never comes out. But if it does, it's not her fault. It's just an observation she's made. So like you won't see that student like in any other class, but they'll come to our class. Or they will hang out in her art room like as much as possible, or they'll just keep talking to her even past the class time, and they're kind of cutting into her like planning time, and but they're just so excited to see her. Like a lot of the students that go to these schools, they need the one-on-one teaching because they either couldn't survive in the public school, or their families were concerned about their well-being, about their ability to be able to handle public school, or they want their kids to actually get seen by the teachers, and not just in a negative way, right? Because a lot of times, if you're not kissing up to the teachers, if you are not top of your class, you kind of like, but you're not the worst. You're kind of like in the middle, right? Kind of like just you're doing what you got to do. Teacher's probably only going to notice you when you've messed up, or when you've actually done something out of the ordinary. So, this school allows that one-on-one teaching, and a lot of the times these students they're not in a good place mentally. They've had to go to mental wards, or they've had to, they have a history of harming themselves. I'm just gonna be real with y'all. Like, a lot of this stuff's gonna be uncomfortable, especially if you can relate to it, but it's the truth. And more people need to be aware of these things because we have to spread awareness and educate these kids and anyone else that's going through these things, because you can get help. But you have to want to get help. I promise you, especially if you're like me. If you are forced into doing something you don't want to do, or you just can't do it, unless the kids are at such a young age that they really can't make their own decisions. Which, if they're 13 or younger, or 18 honestly, no, I'm gonna change it. 18 or younger, they can't make decisions for themselves. Now, everyone that is, probably 13 or older, but not older than 18, don't tell your age. Don't share your age in chat ever. Not here, not anywhere. Don't do that. Okay, we don't need to know. You're gonna get in trouble if you do. Okay, I promise you. You'll either get banned or your channels will get deleted or whatever. You are supposed to be 13 or older to be able to indulge in any of this. The reality is, I don't think there's a viable way right now to really enforce these things. People can lie about their age, or they can have friends make accounts for them, whatever. So just don't share your age, and don't talk to people older than your age range, please. Meaning, if you're 13, try not to talk to anyone over 18 for sure. Anyways, I'm deviating too much. She's making such a huge difference in these students' lives, but every single day they do different things. Like, I mean, you've seen pictures. If you follow her Instagram, or if you look in the announcement channel and you see posts for Unicorn, you see the latest art show she had. Like, she made most of that stuff herself. Like, she does everything. And you know what? Her life is much more fulfilling that way. There's no way it's not. It could be stressful if you are taking on more than you should. Your plate's definitely like that Chinese buffet kind of full plate. Like, probably can't finish this plate, but you're going to try. And every time you fill the plate up, you fill it up to that point where it's like, you can't really finish this in one sitting, but you're going to try anyways, because like, you're trying to get your money's worth. I would, don't share age to protect yourselves from creepers. Yeah. The internet has made it a lot easier for bad actors out there to get access to things that they normally wouldn't be able to get access to, at least as easily. Educate yourselves. Educate. Spread awareness. Yes, it is a Genshin and Star Rail clone. And lost your 315-day streak. What? Was it on like TikTok or something? Look, the streak is alive with me, okay? You're still here. It's been almost 4 years. You're still here. So, like, that's the most important streak. So, my around the world example basically states, allow yourself to be into a lot of things. Okay? Life's going to be more fulfilling that way. Don't pigeonhole yourself. Don't hyperfixate on just one thing forever. Now, if you're like me, you will hyperfixate on just one thing for a while. Okay? Who knows how long it could be. But it's usually not for life. Okay? It's usually not. Eventually, you'll diversify yourself. So if you're a gamer, try different types of games. Like, if you only play first-person shooters, try something else. If you don't like it, you don't like it. But you never know unless you try. If you like JRPGs, but you don't like first-person shooters, try it anyways. You never know. And also, if you're playing a game that allows multiplayer, play with your friends. If you don't have friends, when you finally make a friend and they're into what you're into, play with them. Games are so much more enjoyable when you play with your friends. Seriously. Like, I will not play games like Overwatch by myself. No, I'm going to play with friends. I'm not going to play Destiny by myself. I'm going to play with friends. I'm not going to play these Battle Royales by myself. I'm going to play with friends. I'm not gonna play Mario Kart by myself. Even if I'm going in the online lobbies, I'll play with the community. It's just, remember, a lot of us don't get to see each other face to face, sometimes if ever. And if you are of my generation or older, you remember what it was like to couch, what is it, couch gaming? Like when Devastation and I was playing a game on the Xbox when he was here. Play with friends, okay? You don't always have to play with friends. Again, balance. It's just my opinion, but it's just like one thing I've learned over the last year, because this was the most isolating year, the most secluded year I've ever had. It was more secluded than during the pandemic. I've realized that it's just not good. It's just not good for me. And I don't think it's good for anyone. Too much of anything is a bad thing. Too much seclusion is a bad thing. Being overly social is a bad thing because you're going to burn yourself out. You're never going to have time for yourself. You're always going to be caring about everyone else and never yourself. And then you're going to feel guilty about caring about yourself. You're like, I shouldn't be caring about myself like this. It's selfish. It's narcissistic. I should be spending all my time trying to help out everybody else. So then I promise you that's not the case. It really isn't. I'm trying to take my own advice. Just allow yourself to care about yourself. Allow yourself to care about others. And, allow yourself to feel emotions. I'm trying to start feeling emotions more. I'm trying to gain some of my humanity back. I feel like a lot of my empathy has died over the years. A lot due to the constant exposure to social media, the constant exposure to the news, the constant exposure or the constant seclusion. But I find myself regaining my humanity back. I find myself caring more and more about the livelihoods of others, and it just starts by connecting with people again. Getting your oxytocin, not just your dopamine. Get your oxytocin, get your serotonin. Take care of yourselves. This traffic is moving at a snail's pace. I'm sorry. I'm always ready to play something when you are. See, Devastation. What games have you been playing? Because I am trying to be more social. Thank you, Artsy. I appreciate you. Seriously. That's my rant. So if you have been here since the beginning of the rant, hopefully you got some value out of it. Share any piece of advice that you were either reminded of, like you've probably heard it before, but it was delivered differently, or it reminded you. Share it. Share the stuff with your friends, family. You don't even have to source it. Just and if you think of someone, I challenge you to just message them. I think one of the other issues, I will say this, and then I'm gonna start playing again. The finals, Helldivers 2, Warframe, Division 2. Okay, so I have Division 2, Warframe. I don't even want to download the game. I bet Warframe is the size of Destiny 2, because Warframe has been around since before Destiny, I think, and that's a massive game. We've been trying to tap to give you likes, but it seems to not be working. Hey, that's completely fine. Thank you so much, Chips. I mean, you max out on the taps. Seriously, that's a testament to how amazing you are. You and the community. You always love the rants. See, that makes me happy. Thank you. It's not too big? Really? Well, shoot, maybe I should try that. But it's such a deep game. Whatever. Maybe there's been some quality of life changes. It's been over 2 years since I last tried Warframe. It's nice to change of pace. I was gonna say something. I was gonna say one more thing. Dang it. I'm telling you, man. That's why I try not to look at chat when I go on my rants, because I'm like, the ADHD is so bad that as soon as you pivot from the point you're trying to make, it so it's Genshin, Star Rail, Wuthering Waves. Yeah. No, you're right, Devastation. Actually, I don't even have Star Rail on my PlayStation anymore, because I'm trying to have other games on the consoles, and if I have Genshin and Star Rail on there, it takes up too much space. So instead, I have, non-gacha player games like Persona installed now, and Spider-Man 2, Horizon Forbidden West, what else? Some other games that actually have a beginning, middle, and end. Warframe is 11 years old. The content's there. Yeah. Where? Then you're going to talk about reaching. Oh! Thank you. That's what it was. My observation, my opinion is that a lot of the times nowadays, this is mainly true for those who either they don't realize it, or they're denying it, these are the people that have lost the ability to empathize with others, or they unfortunately have been raised in a way of life where you don't get to interact with people a whole lot, or most of your teenage years, or the most important years of your lives that was spent during the pandemic, because the pandemic, I would say, was like 3 years at least. And social media and technology has only advanced to a point where everything is at your fingertips. Like anything that you want in life is at your fingertips. You could become a millionaire. You can become rich and famous just using your phone. Like if you don't know how to change a tire on your car, you could either call, or you could download an app, or there's apps like TaskRabbit and stuff like that, where if you don't know how to put you don't know how to install a fan or something in your house or home or whatever, instead of like YouTubing it, actually, this is a bad example because really you need to have a certified electrician working on those things. Okay, so in this particular example, you need to let the specialists do it. Okay, if not, you're gonna get injured. So I don't want to be part of that. Okay, so just let the pros handle this. But a lot of the times, people don't know how to take care of themselves. They don't know how to help themselves. They typically only reach out to you when they need something. So how many of you feel like a lot of the people that reach out to you, especially if you don't talk to them very often, only reach out to you because they want something? Don't say names, especially if they're like in the chat, right? But how many of you feel this? How many of you feel like people only reach out to you when they need something? That is something that I don't want to have. Like, I don't want to be that person. And if I am that person, I'm trying to make sure that I don't allow myself to continue to be that person. If that makes sense. Like, for example, one of the Gen Z terms, I like to say Gen Z because I feel like I never heard of this word growing up until social media, until like Twitter over the last 10 years, but trauma dump. I've never heard of the word trauma dump. Whenever I've said trauma dump, I learned that from Twitter. I learned that from social media. Okay, that's not something I ever heard of ever in my life. But a lot of the times, people will only reach out to you if they don't want something from you that would cost money, like or you to do things like watch their kids, or take them somewhere, or loan you something. They are only calling you when they have an issue and they want to vent to you. And a lot of the times they probably don't even ask, how are you doing? Instead, they're like, hey, are you busy? And because you're a good person, because you're selfless, because you have a good heart, and because you truly care about this person, you're going to lie to them. And you're going to say, I'm not busy. What do you need? Especially if you're the parent, right? And in reality, you were busy, but maybe it was something that could technically wait until the end of this phone call or meeting or whatever. They will just trauma dump on you, which if you don't know what trauma dumping is, it means they will vent to you to a point where it's like, I really think you should talk to a therapist about this. A lot of this is heavy. And if you are an empath like myself, if you believe in that stuff, more than likely you absorb their energy. So if it's like really heavy, dark stuff, all of a sudden you were feeling great, before the call, before the meeting, and now you're not feeling so good. And it's not just one thing. It's a combination of, because of how selfless you are, it's a combination of feeling like you want to be able to help them, but you feel like you can't. So you feel helpless. You hate to see the pain that they're in, what they're going through. You hate the feeling of feeling like they don't have access to the help that they need, or you've kind of feel crappy because it's like, man, every time you call me, every time you talk to me, every time you see me, it's always me. And it's always, oh, my life sucks. Oh, I'm so sad. I'm so depressed. I'm so emo. I'm so like, life is the worst. I can't, like, no one loves me. No one cares about me. Like, no one, like, it's just, you're like, they're like wiping their tears with their, I don't know, the sleeve off of a Columbia jacket that was like $150, right? They're like, or their Nike shirts, right? Which are typically expensive. Or, oh my gosh, I'm so broke, as they're driving around in a Maserati. That's a little too dramatic. Maseratis they're supercars, way too expensive. They're driving around in their Mercedes. They're driving around in their Teslas, even if it's a Model S or Model 3, whatever the like economic level is, right? It's like, yeah, okay, all right. You trying to lie to me? Or are you lying to yourself? Or are you trying to lie to me enough to believe your own lies? Like, oh, what's really going on here? Or, man, I'm so broke, I don't have any money. As you just saw them post on social media, just got a new PS5, what? And it's like, oh, man, I can't pay my car bill. I can't pay. I'm about to lose my car because I can't pay my car bill. And it's like, well, where'd your money go? It's like, man, I don't know, man. Like, it's just, I got to make more money. It's like, you got a PS5? Oh, yeah, I got a PS5 bundle. So it was like the Spider-Man bundle. So I didn't get a physical copy of Spider-Man, but I got the PS5. I got the digital gaming. I had to have a second controller because you never know. Like, maybe my partner or my friends want to play with me on a game, So I want to make sure I had that second controller. Or, obviously these controllers die, right? They die so fast. So, I figured, why not just get a second controller? We won't talk about the fact that second controller was like $70 the cost of another game, is and obviously, like, I can't play the PS5 on a like 1080p only television. What? I can't play it on a plasma TV. What? I have to play it on a 4K Ultra HD 55-inch or larger TV. Otherwise, what are you doing to yourself? Like, are you punishing yourself? And then, it's like, some of this truth is, so some of this truth is from my life. Okay. Like I said, I can only share from experience. It's fine. Whatever. Lots of time to kind of reflect on lifestyle choices. It's fine. Am I living above my means? Yes. Am I working on it? Yes. Am I where I want to be? No. It's a lifelong process. Anyways, so like, you're going through all these things and you're like, why is my credit bad? Why is my credit? What? Why are these debt collectors calling? What? It's like PlayStation Portal over there, gaming PC, like all these things, so it's just stop lying to people, stop lying to yourself. Just admit that you want to have nice things, and not every single step of the way was there a lot of planning involved, and if you live in a first world country like I do here in America, or you're blessed enough to be in a position where you can buy yourself things and stuff, like, you get caught in the capitalism of everything, and you want nice shiny new things. Maybe you're someone that likes to upgrade your phone or your devices annually, and now it's gotten to the point, if you're an Apple fan, or if you're a heavy Apple user, you're just like, Apple's just charging you so much money, like $1,000 for a stand or an arm for your monitor, so you can actually, I don't know, use your monitor without the need to mount it onto like a wall or something, or a floating monitor. Or you want a desktop Mac, and those start at like $3,000-$4,000, or just Apple just charges so much. It's ridiculous. Like, oh, we're gonna get into virtual reality and we're charging you $3,500 for it. It's like, who's gonna get it? The only people that can afford that aren't gamers, unless they're part of the 0.0001%. So you almost feel bad for trauma dumping on you, but I did with knowledge that you probably wouldn't read it and just needed to get off my chest. There's a difference, Kildimo. There's a difference. And Devastation said, that's why I never reach out to anyone. Most importantly, I would encourage you all, because like I said, when I'm going on these rants, it's important that you pay attention to what people are saying and you talk to them. Don't try not to talk to me too much, because I'm most likely going to miss your message. Or copy and paste, not spam it, but just have your message ready for when I'm looking at the cameras to, get your message to me. Also, the mods help with that too, if they know it's something important. But don't feel bad if you come in these streams and you share like the struggles that you're dealing with in life. Don't feel bad. Now, if that's all you do, feel bad. Get out. I don't want you here if all you're gonna do is trauma dump. I don't need your negativity. I got my own crap going on. All right, get out of here, you freaking emo kid. Anyways, but if you are like me and other people, where you share the highs and the lows, and everything in between, it's totally fine. And also, it's a situational kind of thing. So If it means venting to me helps you from following through with the whole idea that maybe I'm just done, right? If you feel like you have reached that point and, like, don't say whatever you got to say so that, myself and the community can help you. But none of us are licensed therapists or psychiatrists of any kind, so we can only encourage you to seek the help you need. We can help you find the resources, but you have to want to change things in your life. You have to, like, now. And you can start right now. It literally starts with a thought. It starts with the thought that I want things to change, and that's it. Don't feel like you have to have the whole plan mapped out from A to Z right now. And if that's not the case, you're just going to revert back to the rut that you're in, or the depression that you're dealing with, or whatever. I've saved my life more times than y'all know. I love y'all. And Linky, I love you. I know this community loves you. There's a reason why you're seeing a lot of these people being open about these things. Like, if you're new to the Twitch streams and you're seeing people writing like heavy stuff, it's because a lot of these people have felt comfortable enough times, either during the live streams or in the Discord, where they've been able to say these things and they weren't judged about it. They weren't made fun of. People weren't dismissive. People weren't trying to downplay, like, oh, you're going through stuff, wah. We're all going through stuff, right? Oh, you think your life is bad? Well, everyone else's lives are worse, or someone else's lives is worse than yours. No. We don't do that stuff. We listen. And sometimes that's all we can do is just listen. And sometimes that's all it takes. It's just feeling like you can talk about this to another human being, not the wall, not AI, not your journals or diaries. Okay. Although it's good to do that because you got to channel these things. It's helpful. So do those things, but we are trying to find other like-minded people. Okay. We're not trying to create a cult. If we do, as long as everybody's happy. I mean, what's the harm in that, right? If everyone's happy, what's the harm in a cult if everyone's happy, right? I'll let you still talk to your family. Okay, a lot of the cults they cut off the people's lives before. Okay, if you watch anything about cults, they're like, hey, this is your life, and you forget about your whole life. I'm not like that. Okay, so I'm just saying. But no, seriously. In all seriousness, as much as I've talked about growth throughout the years, throughout the past couple of months, because of the challenges with that, I am not trying to get everyone to join this community. I'm not trying to find every single Genshin fan, or Zelda fan, or Star Rail fan, or Nintendo fan, or anime fan, or ADHD person out there. I'm not trying to find everybody. I'm just trying to find people that share enough of our values to become part of this community. And again, for growth, it's always important to be friends with people that share opposing views, but you only want to be friends with people that share opposing views about things if they're respectful. If they're respectful to you and for what you believe in, and to not chastise you or call you ignorant or make fun of your intelligence or lack thereof. Like, if they are, as long as they don't make you feel worse than you already do, or ridicule you, if they're not doing that, they're, for example, RT will tell me all the time, I respectfully disagree. Whenever I talk about certain subjects, she'll say, I respectfully disagree. And then I tell her, that's completely fine. And I'll go as far as to say, and I am mindful enough to know that what I say may not be true. What I say is not law. What I say is not my way or the highway, kind of thing. Like, just be open-minded. Because the thing is, that's how you grow. If you're not going to read a book, like me, I hate books, but I have them. I need to read them. And I don't like this right now, so I'm going to switch subjects. So if you're not reading books, if you're not like exposing yourself to new things and trying to learn more as a person, human being, then at least become friends with people of all views, shapes, and sizes. You never know. You never know. And Artsy, that's what I'm trying to tell him, you know? It's an important distinction that seeking connection is not wrong and is a healthy thing to do. That's different from dumping a whole bunch of stuff on someone inappropriately. No one should keep everything to themselves at all times. Exactly. Horrible things happen when you internalize. Okay? Horrible things. Like if you internalize to the point where you just feel like, or you've made that decision, I can't share what I'm going through with anyone else out there, and that's going to result in some catastrophic outcomes. So don't do that. Find a way to get what's eating at you out there. And I don't know if you believe in karma or if you believe in energy, like if you are into physics of any kind, like, you know, that energy is never actually destroyed. Energy is simply transferred. So, which would make sense, right? That's the whole argument of you can't burn the candle at both ends for very long. Okay? If you light a candle, like say there's a wick at the end of each candle and you light them both, eventually it'll burn out and you have nothing. What are you gonna do? You can't light the candle again, right? Because there's no candle. There's no wick on the other side. There's nothing. It's gone. Because you burned yourself out. Or treat it like a firework. The fireworks are incredible, right? I hate them now because I have dogs. But visually, they're great. Eventually, they fizzle out. And a lot of people are fine living their lives like a firework, where they just want to experience the highest of highs for a short amount of time, and then they're gone. And it's really sad. You know, we lose loved ones all the time. So, you know, every day, for things that could have been preventable things. But when you've reached the point where you truly feel like no one can understand you, no one knows what you're going through, you can't trust anyone, stuff like that, then, you know, now we're reading about you on the news, and it's really sad. So just don't do that. We're at 11K. See, that's what I'm talking about. I learned the hard way over on TikTok. Thank you so much. 11,000 likes. That is what I'm talking about. That's helping with us finding more for people. I learned the hard way. Y'all have helped me understand that I can't help everyone if I can't help myself. Yes! You can't pour from an empty cup. Exactly. And you don't want to be toxic positive, which is where you're always thinking like of the silver lining or the positive in each situation. Like, it's completely fine to acknowledge, like, this situation sucks, but how can I change it? That's it. How can I change it? That's the mentality I believe you should have. How can I change the situation? How can I improve the situation? How? Not can I, can't I, should I, will I, how can I? Right there, that mental shift already, that one word that you changed, that one perspective, now turns you into problem-solving mode. Where you're like, okay, I've been, life threw a lemon at me, and every lemon that's been thrown at me, I've not been able to make lemonade out of it. So instead of, I guess I can't make lemonade because I've tried and failed multiple times, it's like, how can I make lemonade? I'm telling you, it'll work. And I've said this too. Quite a bit in the past. I'll say it again. Don't fake it till you make it. Fake it till you become it. If you want to become a successful person, keep faking that you're a successful person until you've reached what you consider success. If you want to become a successful content creator, you keep doing it. You treat yourself like a successful content creator. Like that's what I practice. Like, this is the preaching that I practice every single stream. When I told you earlier that I always put in my maximum effort and whatnot. Ideally, if you couldn't see the viewer count or you didn't know the viewer count, it wouldn't matter. It wouldn't matter how many people are watching, how many are not, because at the end of the day, for me, I'm doing this for me. Like, I'm I'm trying to put in my maximum effort each and every time that I stream for myself. And by doing that, that can only benefit all of you. If I'm holding myself back, if I'm not allowing myself to really give it my all, I'm just wasting your time. And that is something you can't get back, even if you're a wizard. So think about that. Anything that you are passionate about, you want to be proud of yourself, right? A lot of the times we're not proud of ourselves about things. Or if we're proud of ourselves, either we're not proud of ourselves for very long, or we try to share that we're proud of ourselves to others, and depending on who you surround yourselves with, they may bring you down. They may make you feel silly or dumb for being proud of yourself, or they may make jokes, toxic jokes that kind of downplay or dismiss the positive affirmation that you were able to give yourself, which is so incredibly hard to do, right? So, you really have to care about yourself. If you don't know how to do that, it starts with the mentality or the question of, how can I care about myself? How can I start caring about myself? How can I get to that point? Google it, YouTube it. How can I care about myself? I promise you, the digital age, the digital age right now is the Renaissance, like the Renaissance of modern era when it comes to technology. If you do that, you can find some valuable information. There's podcasts, there's books, there's YouTube videos, there's TED Talks, there's people that you know. Listen more, talk less, listen more. When you're a streamer, it's a little more difficult to do that because, you know, you're talking, but like you can't hear other people unless you're in some kind of voice chat. I think everything happens for a reason, and people, those of you that are here during a gacha game that I'm playing right now, a new one that's buggy, you probably just got a lot more value out of this stream than you were expecting. Especially if you're not into these games. And if that is the case, I'm grateful. If that's not the case, then I'm sorry. But good luck. So, it's proud of you to have for you. It can seem small, but it's so powerful to freely be your true self. Yes, exactly. Exactly. With that being said, because I am running out of time, I think I probably have an hour left. I'm gonna try and get to a good progress point in this game, and depending on the time, we'll determine if we switch something else or not. But either way, reach out to your friends and family. I forgot to hammer this part home. If you think about someone and it's been a while since you talked to them, literally just text them or call them and just be like, hey, I just want you to know I was thinking about you. That's it. And if they ask you, what do you need or what do you want? Try not to get too offended. Try to take that time to self-reflect, okay? Whether it was intentional or not, it means that the frequency of communication that has come from you has always or primarily been self-centered, primarily been about you. And while it is important that we care about ourselves, while no one else can reach our own goals that we set and whatnot, we can obviously have help along the way. It's not really a friendship if you only care about yourself. And I'm going to try and practice what I preach too. Like, anytime I catch myself being like, you know, I realize I only reach out to them when I need something, or I realize I only reach out to them when I need to vent about something. I'm trying to work on that too. So I'm not perfect. I'm definitely guilty of it. So I'm trying to make sure I don't do that. So I want to share that message with you as well. You'd be surprised how many people would be happy just to see that you messaged them and you didn't need anything. They just found out that you were thinking about them. Like, don't think you have to automatically have time for those extended conversations. If it's been a long time, you're like, man, if I go to talk to them, it's going to be like an hour-long call, 2-hour-long call, 3-hour-long call, whatever. No, it doesn't have to be that way, okay? It can be that way if you're trying to like catch up with them in one sitting, but then if you didn't set the right things in place, you might go another extended period of time not talking to them, and now every time you talk to them, it's always like, here, let me tell you what's happened in the last year, last 6 months, whatever it is. So just talk to your people. Tell them you care about them, tell them you're thinking about them, tell them you're grateful for them. You never know what people are going through. A lot of people take things to the grave. Sometimes you may never find out what people are going through, even when it's too late. So just, but don't invest all your time doing that, and now you're not caring about yourself. There's a difference between being alone and appreciating solitude. Our worlds are noisy, okay? Everything in life is all about, like, when it comes to capitalism, when it comes to products, it's always about, it's either how can, something improve your quality of life, or how can we take as much of your time as possible, right? All these platforms and all these games and services and products and stuff are fighting for your attention. We all get the same 24 hours in a day. So how can we take as much of that from you as possible? And so just think about that. So if you're trying to like listen to me in a sense of, all right, let me make sure I'm reaching out to my friends and family, letting them know I'm thinking about them and I care about them and whatnot. If you're doing that all the time and not really allowing yourself to have any time to yourself, then you're gonna burn out again. You're gonna feel overwhelmed because you're just taking on the world. So again, balance is key. Too much of anything is a bad thing, and practice finding a way to distinguish the difference between being alone, being antisocial, and or appreciating solitude. Sometimes we need solitude. We just need the world to quiet down a little bit. It starts with breathing too. For those of you that won't make fun of me or think I'm trying to push yoga or anything, or if you are by yourselves right now, so like you don't have to answer why you do this right now, okay? I want you all to like take a deep inhale through your nose and then exhale through your mouth, and do it slowly, okay? Don't just be like, don't do that. Or don't hold it in so long that you feel like your lungs are about to burst. Don't do that. You'll just become lightheaded, okay? Like you inhaled helium. But do this, especially when you feel like you're about to have a panic attack. I've never had that, but my wife, she's had it all her life. But for those of you that suffer from panic attacks, or those of you that just constantly feel like everything's just moving at 150 miles an hour, or you just can't find that sense of composure or that sense of internal peace. If you are running into those things, or you're stressed out, or something really critical happens and you have to quickly figure out what to do, or if you're in an argument, if you're in a conflict of some kind and you don't want to say something you don't mean, or you feel like you're losing self-control, you feel like you're super angry about things, I want you all to stop right now. Okay, do it with me. I'm gonna count down, and then I'm gonna inhale, and then I'm gonna exhale slowly. So 3, 2, 1. If anyone here did that, or if anyone does this after they've seen this video or stream, VOD, whatever, if you felt like the world just slowed down a little bit, if you felt like your heart rate slowed down a little bit, if you felt like you can see better all of a sudden, do that more often. And do not dare care or allow yourself to care about what anyone else thinks of you when you do it or says. That's just them being toxic and them not keeping your own well-being in mind. I promise you, doing that alone can be a game changer, especially if you need to like critically think or you feel like you're losing composure. I feel pretty good. I feel good. Feels like a superpower. Feels like you have Spidey vision. Steady breathing. Connect with the lungs. I'm gonna steal that, RT. I've never seen that before. I'm gonna steal that. You can do that for any situation, in my opinion. That breathing alone, all of a sudden you're gonna feel like you just become a master of, you know, critical thinking or decision maker. Like you're gonna feel like you're starting to make just better decisions. Just breathe, man. Just breathe. A lot of the times, I've figured this out about myself at least, is that when you're focused on something, you're likely not breathing. As silly as it sounds. Not like you're holding your breath underwater, but it's just like you don't realize how long you can go without taking in a breath or a deep breath. And so you're like suffocating your brain, essentially. And that's harming your ability to make rational decisions. It's harming the oxygen that your blood needs, and it's going to consequently cause you to make impulsive decisions, lose self-control, you know, just bad things. So here's a thought. Besides just making game content, how about you consider making Zen along type videos where you guys like this? Okay, first of all, I didn't even know like this stuff would actually help. Does that make sense? I just hope for it. I just hope. And I can't talk like this with anyone else. I don't talk to my friends or family about stuff like this because I don't want to be judged. So I'm a hypocrite. So that's why I'm sharing my knowledge with you, because it's up to you on whether you take it or not, but also a test to myself. I just, you know, so yes, it is. Froggy, this is VOD. It's VOD. So break the game content routine a bit. I feel more comfortable doing that, Devastation, when I'm able to actually stream, like have my long streams or stream more than 3 days a week. When I have 12 to 15 hours a week at best to be able to stream, that's what makes it harder to break things up, like you said, because I'm just like, man, I don't have time to record, or I don't have as much time to video edit. So I really need to be able to like do multiple things. I really need the stream to be more than just a live interactive stream with the community. Like I want that, but I also want content that I can put out. I also want to make progress in a game that I'm really invested in, you know. I absolutely stop breathing when focusing. It takes conscious effort to reconnect with the moment in my body. Yeah, if you have ADHD, it's funny, like you forget to breathe. Like you breathe when you have to, but it's never to the point where like if you don't breathe, you're literally going to pass out. It's a point where it's just like, dang, I didn't realize I needed to breathe. Or it's the same thing like most of us who are dehydrated a lot, you know, or not drinking enough water. You don't realize how dehydrated you are until either some unfortunate side effects start occurring with your body, or you remember that you haven't been drinking a lot of water when you are incredibly thirsty now. Like you're dealing with cotton mouth, you know, lips are chapped, or you're in a position where you don't have access to water and you have to wait it out. So also, I don't think I could share these types of things very often. A lot of the things that I'm sharing with you is a culmination of experience and things that I've researched and practiced myself or observed. So yeah, you never know. That's what you gotta make it here, man. You gotta make it to these streams, or if you can't make it to the streams, you gotta go check out the VODs. Maybe I might be selfish. Maybe I'll hide the VODs on Twitch. And people are like, oh, I can't watch the VODs anymore. Like, if you don't want to watch it on Twitch, be like, I know where you can go, because you're gonna help me with that. You'll help me. I don't make any money at all if you watch the VODs on Twitch. However, if you watch the VODs on YouTube, if we get that second YouTube channel, partnered. Now you're helping me. Even more. Okay? Wizard of Archives. Help us get to 500 subscribers. That's all we need. That's all we need. We already got the watch hours. Thanks to Tears of the Kingdom. Come on. And Genshin and Starbreal. Do it. Do it. Okay. All right. I have less than an hour now, I think, before I'm going to call it. So let's see if I can get to a good progress point. But again, I hope you learned some stuff or was reminded of things that you already knew but needed to hear again. And spread that. The other way that you can really make a difference is by spreading your experiences to others. Okay? A lot of you know a lot more people than I do. A lot of you are witnessing the struggles that people are going through. A lot of you are struggling yourselves. So just put that good energy out there. If you believe in energy, it's always transferred. Okay? So eventually, all that negative energy you've been harboring will eventually be dispersed. It'll either be dispersed and transferred elsewhere in a good way or constructive way, or not. That's all I'll say about that. Don't let that happen to you. Why am I here? These are bosses. Benny, stop talking about yourself. I'm trying to stream here. Cheese and rice. Absolutely sour. Well, I already read that. Find a variety of powerful enemies in the overworld. Oh. Am I about to go fight this strong enemy? So let's see. See what happens. Shepherd game. I need to do some warps. I think we're going to be able to do a lot of warps. So we finally reached the point where I guess there was more stuff to unlock, which I didn't know about because I wasn't far enough in the story. I feel like I was still in the prologue. What is this? Wait, can I ascend yet? Yay!
This power.
Nice.
Mysterious.
Nice.
Yet reassuring nonetheless.
Yes. Nice. Nice. Can I send her?
As I grow,
nice.
even my breaths feel lighter.
Your what? I need more stuff.
Your kindness, I have certainly.
His friends, it's been lovely, but Zenny, absolutely. Enjoy the rest of your evening. I appreciate you. So he is a electro person. That's right. So, do I have something strong for electric? No. So that's why you have that for now. But weapons. Let's look at these weapons. Can I upgrade this weapon? Yes, I can. Nice. I don't know. Get to 40, get it. Nice. Easy. I was like, let me take care of myself. Cheese and rice. Gonna upgrade his stuff and not mine? What kind of nonsense is that? I don't even know if this is a good weapon. I don't know much about this game yet. Oh, I should probably lock that. Oh, it is locked. Oh, you can't see it locked. I don't like that. You can't see if an item is locked. Like in the thumbnails. Perfect. And then for her, let's upgrade her stuff. Wait, I wonder if I can give her something else, because I don't know if she has a... No, I don't have any good weapons for this kind of character. Hey, Linky. Welcome back. I'm just able to like start upgrading stuff finally. Oh, nice. Nice. Rover's crit rate is increased by 15% for 7 seconds. Nice. Okay. Oh, what's this? But nice. More free stuff. What is this Pioneer podcast? Oh! I'm gonna hide the screen real quick. Y'all can't see this. Okay, I'm gonna, cause I'm getting this. Where the game at? Here we go. Right, I'm getting this. Okay. Y'all leave me alone. Try and get this real quick, so I get free stuff. Told you, I'm gonna make sure that Wuthering Waves makes me money. I'll make sure Genshin makes me money. I'll make sure Star Rail makes me money. As long as it's making me money, it's okay if I'm spending money. You know, the whole like business thing, you gotta make money, spend money. Well, again, balance. If all you're doing is spending and not making, then now you got a hole in your pocket, right? Return on investment's not there. I'll make sure my return on investment is there. I'll let you see the game in a second. Oh, this is taking forever. Come on! What? Okay, I'm still waiting. Ah, okay, here we go. I gotta log in real quick, so, you know, just... Let me not say what I'm doing. I'm not a robot. I don't think. A robot? My robot. No. What? I mean, the game is free, so in theory, you can spend upwards of $70 in game and still break even like you bought a normal game. Honestly, Dreddy Bear, that's a great point too. Like, if you don't want to allow yourself to spend more than that, it's like, look, I can spend, if I spend up to $70 plus X, whatever. Yes, I think so. I don't remember. Yeah. That's a good, that is honestly a good balance. Let's do, hold on. Let me see something. Hold on. I'm trying to remember which payment method to use. Okay, good. Hold on. Wait, what? Oh, I didn't. Oh, hold on. I'm sorry. I was using I was doing the wrong option. It's more like enabling than logic, but take it as you will. Yeah, plus these games have no ending, so you can play them forever. Yeah, so that's the thing. So if you know what the original story is, so like with Genshin, there's 7 nations. So once you've gone through the 7 nations, if they're like, you know, still can't, you know, there's just no end in sight, then you can decide if you want to. Oh, you know, hold on. Wait, can I go back? I'm sorry, I'm dealing with some issues. Hold on. Okay, yeah, that's what I thought. Let's do this. Look at the... Oh! What? Oh, see, that's what I thought. Okay. Let's see. Do I know this by heart? I think I do. Yo, I think I have this. I don't know if that's sad or impressive. I think I have this information memorized. Is there an army in these 7 nations? Well, I mean, each nation does have armies, yeah. Actually. Like, they do have their own, some kind of military or some kind of law. Oh, so that's what it was. So my bank thought like this was fraudulent. They thought this was fraudulent, like spending, like someone hacked my account or whatever. All right, there we go. I was like, you need to confirm that you are actually doing this. I'm like, okay, stop making me think about this because I'm about to change. About to change my mind. Nice. 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 The rewards you get from these battle passes, in my opinion, are always worth it. Huh? No, I wasn't. It wasn't really about. I'm just talking. I'm just talking to talk. You know what I mean? Oh man, I'm getting so much stuff. I don't even know what all this stuff is yet. All I know is, since it's like the Genshin game. See, I want her. Okay, I want Yinlin. So I think it's time to warp. I think we should warp. So I won't. Oh, that's a companion story. Got it. Or story quest. That's not what I'm trying to do. Oh. What? Oh, free? Oh, yo, Wuthering Waves is giving you a bunch of free stuff. You said screen's really dim? Okay, hold on, let me fix that. How's that? Is that better? Video's frozen on TikTok, closing it and reopen app didn't work. Oh, thank you, man. That sucks. I don't want to have to... Let me see if I can fix this. Let me see if I can fix the TikTok issue. I'll even like stop sharing over here and then start sharing again. Okay. Let me know if it starts working. There we go. Okay, perfect. Wait. Oh, store, go back. So I don't have enough for that. Nice. You see it now? Oh, thank goodness. Okay, well now I know I can fix it without ending the TikTok stream. That's a big deal. Because in the past, that's what I would do. I would just restart the TikTok stream. Is that... Oh my gosh, there's so much. So much dopamine right now. This is how they get you. I'm not trying to go there just yet. Nice. Just go wherever it's highlighted. Wherever you see those notifications. Usually means you can get something. Cheese and rice. I can't continue the story until I hit level 14. I'm like level 8 or whatever. No, I don't want those. Whatever, I don't care. Events. No, not here. Wait, level 15 is the next thing. Convene, here we go. This is where we wish. All right, here we go. Finally. I have 8. So I can get one more. Oh, come on. I just need one more and then I can do a 10 pull, so... But I have 8 of those. Oh, wait, I have 11. Okay. All right. Okay, I'm gonna let y'all pick. Do we go for Yinlin or Jian? I mean, I might not get either, but which one are we gonna pull for? I think Yinlin, because she just, you know. So Linky says Jian. Who else? Jian or Yinlin? Oh, you hadn't seen Yinlin yet. Oh, okay. All right, well, this just got a lot easier. Yeah. Yeah, both are really good. There's only 4 days left for this one, though. 17 days left for her. Sunhill says the guy. So it's more pressing if I go for him. But, you know. Great. I think we're split right now. We have one that says go for the girl. Sunhill says go for the guy. Later's like, I don't think you could lose on this. I mean, I could lose if I just... He looks so cool. Yeah, I mean, he was pretty cool. He was pretty fun to use. Although, you know what? Is there... Let me show you this. No, I know how we're going to do this. Okay. I know how we're going to do this. Events. There is a way where you can preview these characters. Like I can go into a battle with them so you can see how they fight. Because you haven't seen how... For those of you that hasn't seen Yinlin... Where do I go for that? Wait. Is it? It must be in the event. It's got to be in the event, I think. Oh, here. uh. How? Yeah, I'll just. Yo, Jessica, thank you so much for the cheers, by the way. There's a way. It's got to be here then. I think somewhere I can. Is it here? Here? No, that's gonna bring up the internet. There's a way you could demo these characters. Oh, that's probably a mystery. It's in the events. Maybe you haven't unlocked it. Oh, really? Is that what it is? Oh, man. I guess not. That's. I thought. Okay. I could have sworn. Or maybe it's only with characters that I have. Maybe that's what it was. Man. What's this? What's down here? Databank? What's databank? Guidebook? No. Oh, wait. Oh, I think it's only with people I have. Linky, thank you so much. I appreciate you. Okay, well. Ah! I'm telling you! I thought there was. I could have sworn there was a way. But I think I've answered my own thing. I think it's only people I have. In events, it's limited character trials. Okay. In events. Oh, is this it? Did I find it? Yes. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, recover Forte gauge for basic attack, heavy attack, resonant skill, and hit. Hold basic attack to cast enhanced attack with Forte. Chameleon Cipher. When Forte gauge is full, hold the attack button. Alright. This is Yinlin. Ow.
Zap strength. The stage is yours.
She kind of reminds me of, from Genshin. Is it Miko? Yame?
Joint operation.
Yeah. Oh, look at this guy. He gets. Dang.
Time to wrap it up.
Cheese and rice. Did you see that?
You're not getting away.
Joint operation. Resistance is futile.
Dang. Why does he make me think of Full Metal Alchemist?
Leave it endless reverberation.
Tear them to pieces. I've had enough. Get lost.
Oh my gosh. What? All right. I'm going to show Gian after this.
Joint operation.
Wow. She is awesome. So Well, let's see how Jian performs. Now that we're not going to be going against the boss fight. Actually, will I be able to? I don't know if I can, right? Because he's not showing up here. I hate that everything is just like... I know that I can convene. I don't know if I could demo him. Yeah. But I mean, I used him earlier. He was pretty cool. I don't know. I think I want Yinlin. But I have an Electro character. Oh, crap. So, like, really, Yinlin would be my second 5-star. I mean, but I guess I should tell myself there's 4 days left to get him. So once this event's done, that's it. Whereas I would have over 2 weeks to get her. So just keep grinding. I feel like I should try and get him. I'm going to try and get Jian. And yeah, it's the smart thing to do, I think.
This flower is for you. I hope it makes you happy.
Are you kidding me? This is my 3rd time getting her. My 3rd time. You talking about emotional damage? I thought I just got Jian on the first pull. What? I hate this game. My game's broken. Shit. My game's broken, Jessica. It's broken. My game's broken. How does it work? It doesn't. It doesn't work. AKA salty. I'm so salty right now. It doesn't work. I don't believe that. So how does it work? When you get doubles, you can trade them in. So basically, you can get the same character up to like 5 or 6 times, and it unlocks like some new talent, or actually it improves on their existing skills. So they just kind of like get stronger. And then after you've gotten them a certain amount of times, it just converts into currency. So I guess I got to do individual pulls. It's unbelievable. This is unbelievable. I should have... Oh, well, that's good because I didn't have a 4-star of that kind, so I can give that to Nahida. I swear, man. If you play these games, I know you understand my pain. Ah! here! Like, gotcha! No! No! What the spark? It's not supposed to happen! Son of a... All this extra... Unbelievable. I mean... Was that 5 stars guaranteed rating? Yeah, no. Guess I'll do my individual pools. Wow, Teddy Bear, yeah. Don't. Broken Pirates, welcome in, good to see you. Who am I trying for? It doesn't matter anymore. In the end, it doesn't even matter because I lost the 50-50 to a character that I have already gotten 3 times. I was until these pulls. How are you doing? All this disappointment and anger, Korix would never let you down like this.
The streams have guided me to you. I have a feeling we'll be companions for many moons to come.
Okay, good, thank you. What? Trying for anything, you don't have 10 up. Leave me alone, Jessica. Okay, leave me alone. We're not gonna talk about this anymore. Okay, we got yang again. It's fine. I'm fine. I'm fine. Why? Why did they give me her again? Why? Why? Did not need another one. That is that is 2 different 5-star characters I could have had. 4 days. 4 days, Broken Pirates. 17 days to get Yinlin, 4 days to get him. So now I gotta invest in trying to get him when I should have got him just now. That takes away... That's like 13 days left for Yinlin, essentially. Like if I dedicate the next 4 days to him. Wait. Add me on here! By the way. Oh yeah, I guess I should give her that new weapon. I'm so happy that I put all my stuff into that like 3-star weapon when I could have, you know. It's fine. It's fine. I'm 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 not crying. I'm not dying inside. I'm not. Oh, never mind. I got stuff. Nice. Just kidding. False alarm. Dramatic. I do. Why do their communicator devices look like Kong dog toys? Is there lore about that? Don't act like I'm gonna know about any of the lore in this game, Teddy Bear. So you need to ask Broken Pirates. Level me up, man. Thank you. Nice. Let's level him up now. Nice. They do. Communicator has lore. Not sure if there's any regarding its shape, though. What? Was that Teddy Bear? Little little... What? I was distracted. Could you repeat that? Huh? What was that? Or knew you could... I don't know. Wait, what's this? I might not know. Next banner. What? What are you talking about? Oh, did I do this yet? No, I didn't. Oh, 35. Whoa. Ooh. Yeah, here we go.
Luminous energy.
Perfect. Ow. I don't know what that was.
Target confirmed.
Ow! Dang!
Moment of resonance.
Woo!
The sounds.
Ow!
Target confirmed. Sever. Strike. Misery follows.
Bloom.
Yo! Holy cow! See, this is what like separates
Target confirmed.
itself from Genshin. Like the way this combat is, the way you can connect your attacks with your teammates. Like not just like chain combos.
Leave it to me.
I really like this.
All is fair in war.
Wait, where'd it go? Ow!
Life is in everything. Fruit of evolution.
Ooh! Ow! Get over here.
The hour is upon us. One with the sounds.
Ooh! First time challenge complete! Yes! So it's like Genshin meets Ninja Storm. Yeah! And it's free to play! Look at that! Give me that! And you absorb him. Man! You don't even want to call me big brother. Kizima, thank you so much. I appreciate you. Seriously. Have a great evening. Switch to... Oh, so you already... Whoa, that's cool. So he is Havoc. So I should put him... So let me ask you, Broken Pirates and anyone else who's been playing this game, should you put the same element as the character? Like, if it's a Havoc character, should you put like a Havoc echo on them? Or does it make sense to put different elements? Because I feel like with my limited knowledge right now, you would match the elements together for like synergy or whatever. Fusion. She's Havoc. So I will...
My heart is beating faster.
I think it's boosted if you match.
And I can hear my blood rushing. This newfound strength is making me feel a bit restless. Oh, maybe I should go get some sleep.
What were we talking about? I don't think we were talking about anything. What? No matter until legendary echoes. Okay. Like, yeah. What were we talking about? Nothing important, honestly. I don't think. If I get enough to wish again, I will. Before the end of the stream. Because I guess I could, like... Collect echoes, reach turn, complete silver and echo trainer. Don't care about that. Clear tower, stable zone. What? Oh, you get a character. What? Conceal. Was it quests? Was it quests? What's this? Sonance caskets. Daily quests. Hold on. I think guidebook. Track. Following the guidebook is always a good strat, I think. Oh, boss challenge? I don't need to skill training. What is this? Oh, some simulation training. Kel Demo better appreciate I didn't play Elden Ring today, so that gave her a whole day to start trying to catch up. Did I talk to him? For what? Or did I already get these? You're reading a book that's 1,269 pages long. Are you kidding me? Are you... Oh, there's a second page? What is this? Wait, what? Should I use these? What are these? Oh, these must be like character materials. Let me save those for now. Oh, I gotta ascend. Shit. Does anyone... Like, I don't know if I should consume these or not. What's this? Oh. Oh, no! I just wasted one. Dang it!
I've never felt such strength in me. It's all thanks to you, isn't it?
Yeah.
I am forever grateful, Rover.
Good, you better
for
be.
Everything you've done for me.
No problem. It's totally fun. What? So she... Oh, wait, can I actually, level these up now? What's this? Procedural. Do we have recommended? We don't, do we? Skill. Oh, I can't do it anyways, never mind. Oh, is that treasure? Well, now I know I can play this offline and do a bunch of these quests. Perfect. Let's just try the simulation training and see if I get a reward. Recommended ice. Ah, it's fine. They're level 40. This is level 20. Like, this is...
Leave it to me.
Look at that.
Photosynthesis.
Target confirmed.
War spares no one.
That's right.
Bloom.
Yeah, that was easy. We get awards? Rewards? Nice. Nice. Yeah, that was easy. Yeah, that wasn't bad at all. This took like less than 2 minutes. The Vampire Chronicles by Anne Rice. I've never heard of that. Is it new? They gonna turn that into next Twilight? I don't know where you stand with that. Wait, can I can keep doing this or? Huh. We're great. I lost 50-50, but you know, it's probably what you have heard of. Dreddy said, "Yeah, I got you." I was like, no.
No hesitation. Photosynthesis. Life is in everything.
Target confirmed.
Unbelievable.
The hour is upon us.
Easy. That was so easy. Look at that. That took 1 minute. Aw. That makes me happy. That's what I like to see. Complete cooking. Track. Yo, can we all just agree that Wuthering Waves is better than Genshin Impact? So, what I will say right now is, obviously they're trying to hook us in quickly, right? It's working, okay? Once these performance issues get fixed, like especially the beeping if you play on PC, I'm excited with the combat. I love the character models. Character models remind me of Star Rail. The menus remind me a lot of Star Rail. Obviously the way like they storytell reminds me of Genshin. The world looks a lot like Genshin, but Star Rail also, because you have like this area that we're in is kind of like Leeway, but also you have some technology, so it makes me think of the Xianshou Lafu, Star Rail. But I love the combat system. Like I love how you can connect the combos, like chain link or something. You're just extend them, kind of like what Linky said. It's kind of like it's like Naruto. Ultimate Ninja Storm, like I like that stuff. The echoes, I'm still very much in the dark on, like as far as how best to use them, but yeah, the juggle. So I thought you were saying like, the juggle physics. Yeah, I thought you were talking about the juggle but Patrice, thank you so much for being here. I actually have just reached the end of my stream because I've been live most of today, but I'm gonna be playing offline. Add me if you want to. I played lots of Genshin, now this Star Rail, and I prefer both for different reasons. Yeah, it's it. What? I said juggle. Ish, family friendly ish. Stop taking out that sword. Look, you just What was that? Oh, look at Buddy. Who's a good boy? Buddy's a good boy. I prefer juggle because we were talking about combat. That's right. We were talking about combat. Here are my characters, by the way. This is what I have so far. Lost 50 feet. Got her a third time when I was trying to get G in because there's 4 days left. Don't want to talk about it. I've already crying. It's fine. I do need to go. I'm gonna find someone to raid. But chat, thank you all so much for hanging out with me today. Like I said, I hope you got some value from the around the world rant earlier. Thank you for ruining all of my Mario Kart races, and thank you for sticking around for us getting through the first 3 acts of Huanglong. So now I can actually do a lot more. And I mean, can I do any more? Can I do any more convening? Nope, I'm gonna convene myself to death. All right, I'm gonna find someone to raid. Thank you so much. Appreciate you. Love you. Bye bye. Thank you so much.